Greetings, you people, hello my king. I was gonna how has it been? This is Briarstone. I do indeed welcome you to the Sunday morning heroes, everybody. Hello and welcome. It's been a couple of weeks, but we're about to get started back into the action, as it were. I once again have with me this morning Quill18.
Hey, folks.
Demonac.
Greetings.
As well as a kiss for luck coming in from Scotland.
Yeah, hey you. I was gonna try to do it with a Scottish accent, but I don't know what that sounds like for hey you.
G'day, mate.
Wait. Oh no! Did you really? Wow. Well, actually, it could be worse. You could say it's like, oh, it's like the Irish accent.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, that's that one.
If you really want to piss people off. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and have some FaceTime continuum and 3 and 2 and 1 and faces all around.
Hey.
Hello.
Oh.
Oh,
So,
goodness.
hello then. Been a couple weeks. Recapping real fast. Where you guys are is down in the basement, if you will.
Right.
Yes, in Scotland. Down in the basement, if you will, of this this monastery that some people would say, oh yeah, they've been there for like forever now. Can they be done with that place? And they will be eventually, either permanently, winky face, or in just a few more hours there. It could be. It's a good thing. This is good. This is good moisture for the adventure. Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, moisture. It's the
Well,
wrong
we gotta
word,
get out of
but I
here
used
soon
it.
enough because as is, we're all running on fumes here.
Yeah.
Very few
Yeah.
resources left.
We need a
Well,
nice
FaceTime
long
for
rest
that
at
a
some
lot.
point.
This is an
Yeah.
attrition run. That's what this is.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
a pup.
So, interestingly enough, I believe the last time it was Tao who peeked around the corner here and
What's that?
happened to see there was some humanoid figures over in the far hall and over here behind bars, if you will,
Yeah.
looking a bit emaciated, sort of like the dwarves that you met up in the caves.
I was gonna say we did promise that dwarf that we would free his friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there is the chance to do that, I suppose, at this particular point. To your, I guess, in this case, your right over here down this hallway, you do not see anything of importance.
Not yet.
Not
So
yet.
what do we want to do? I mean, should we rush to free the prisoners, or should we maybe like clear around first so that, you know, they're not getting slaughtered by orcs as they try to escape?
I don't know. Are there any tools and stuff left in the guard room here?
Oh, Briar,
Bit of
they
equipment
can't
up there.
actually see the map. Apparently, they just see the world map.
Yeah, I saw the comment there.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I don't know. That's one of the things that just got beyond my attention. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. So everybody should be able to see now. What kind of mug is that there, Ava? Sorry. It's very brightly colored.
It says drinking. Every village needs an idiot.
Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, I like your mug, Quill. Oh,
You're
I almost
familiar with
brought
this
one of
one.
those with me.
Yeah, I can't find my Quill 18 mug. I don't know where it got put.
It's probably
Back on top of the-
might be on top of the microwave.
That's where I always put it.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's not there.
Oh,
Mm.
don't know that.
I'll look again next time.
Yeah, it probably just crashed. Needs to reboot.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, is there any equipment and junk in the guard room?
Not really. I mean, there is some equipment. I dare say, just like some of the weapons, not even really weapons, just like cleaning material.
Yeah, like what
Or-
do they have?
Yeah. So that's basically it.
Or is there like a bucket to use that well, or is it more just like a?
No, actually, there's no bucket for the well. It just seems like, if you were to make a quick wisdom check, you'd be like, oh, they just scoop it up and drink.
Oh, the water level's very high.
Yeah, no, it is. It's pretty high. It's sort of like moving too. It almost looks like the spring is pretty strong there.
Okay. All right.
So
Okay, so if it was it'd be to our left that we look like.
Down that way was where
Yeah, it looks like a gel cell or something. I can't see anybody in
All
it.
right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna scooch up a little bit here.
okay,
Yeah.
Try to avoid rolling any unicorn or not unicorns.
accordions.
Accordion.
I
think
need more coffee.
I'm gonna have to change that to bagpipes or something. I don't
Oh
know.
yes!
Yeah. I'm gonna have to make a new one.
Hmm. Oh,
Oh.
really?
It's okay. I'll use one of my 0 points of remaining luck. Yep. All right. Accordion. Sorry. God damn it. No.
All right.
bagpipe.
Well, what happens is that you hear, in multiple sides of you, you hear basically over in this direction, and you hear in this direction, as well as over here behind these bars, people sort of going, shh, they're coming.
I'll note that I still got a 10.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. But yeah, they're like, they say specifically they're coming in like really hushed and whispered voices,
So
sort
apparently
of
when
panicked
I
voices.
failed my stealth check. I got a pretty decent little perception check there. So I just freeze.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
And I'll signal behind me, with my hand, be like,
Come on.
Okay, very good. And because you are now at this particular corner here, I'm going to reveal what's on the other side of this area.
So we're
which
not gonna
is...
look at what's behind us. We're not gonna. Yeah, let me stealth the other way.
Yeah, you go in the other direction, see what happens.
just a little bit and see what happens. Just
Oh, my stealth came up pretty bad.
Yeah, your disadvantage. Yeah, no, everybody in this area knows that you're here. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
again.
Yep. People just know that you're here. You weren't very, quiet. Maybe somebody slammed the door right here, just like shut the door and slammed it.
The dice are cold. They haven't been used in a while. We didn't warm them up properly before we started playing. It's our own damn fault.
Do I see anything over here now that everybody's
Right. Let's take a look. If you continue to look over in that direction, you will see sort of this much, like that,
Oh,
and like that.
well, there's nothing immediately there.
Who's in this cell? Is it just more dwarves?
Show me.
Yeah, no, there is more. Yeah, dwarves, other humanoids, really. There's just a mixture. In this particular cell, there happens to be also an elf, one elf.
But no one looks like they're armed or like not actually a prisoner or anything.
Yeah, well, no, everybody here looks pretty well malnourished, if you will. If you were to take a quick glance at them, you could tell that, they're run ragged, very weak, spindly arms.
Well, since they know like I'm here clearly, I'll just at least do like a sort of a shush motion at them.
Okay, yeah, they'll look at you quite confused. But yeah, they're not gonna make any sound because You're not what they expected, but then again, what they expected to them was far worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do we want to go west where Lisanne is?
Oh wait.
Yeah, I just checked. I took a step forward. Do I see anything further down that hall, or can I see any more? I moved.
Yeah. So what
I
you
just want to see
see?
what's behind us. I don't like getting caught between a rock and a hard place.
You see there?
Odd.
So there's a bit of a,
Oh, that ends. All right.
and then there's that.
As everyone knows we're here anyway, I'm going to creep a little bit farther this way, trying to see around the corner there.
Yeah.
Well, which? Oh, okay, very good. Let me just move back over here and reveal part of that map.
Well,
What you
even tripping
see?
over Bucket Tau, you're still quieter than me.
There you go.
Ah, see, that's really useful. Now, this appears to be a dead end full of cells.
Okay. Yeah, that is
Yeah,
good.
and there are
That is
more
good.
people in that area as well. One, strangely enough, in this particular cell, starts when he sees you, Eric. He starts walking up towards the bars, and he sort of like grasps the bars and just like looks at you and
He's like,
sort of like
Hey.
beckons you over because he doesn't want to talk loud.
Human
Is it-
dwarf.
It's a dwarf.
I come over and like, hey, have you seen my brother Alexei? Looks kind of like me, but more skinny like you.
Alexei. Actually, when you say Alexei, his face does light up. He's like,
Oh,
Alexei. He was with us. He was part of the
Was?
guard for the
It's guarding, not expedition,
the delegation.
representatives.
Yeah, no, well, the thing is like when he tells you, he says, no, we weren't representatives, and all the other big wigs, we were there to hide in the shadows and protect them. Not technically part of the caravan, if you will, but ambush duty.
Right.
so Alexei was with a
Alexei was with
caravan?
Yeah, and apparently
You
what
were
he's saying
following-
is Alexei was also ambush duty, which
Yeah,
is interesting.
Okay. How long ago?
but he's not with you. He's not with you now, though. You know where he is?
No, he was here perhaps 4 or 5 days. He got into a fight, a struggle with the ogre there, Jirth. I
Not
believe.
4 or 5 days ago, but he was here 4 or 5 days total.
No,
Yeah.
about 4 or 5 days ago he was taken away. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, he was taken away about 4 or 5 days ago by the ogre, Jirth, he believes his name is. He got in a struggle with him, and he was pretty badly beaten and dragged off. He doesn't know what has happened to him.
Guy's a big girth.
Well, if he was alive 4 or 5 days ago, that's good news compared to what I had. We gonna get you out of here, but we maybe take a little time, look around first. It's not all safe yet. We'll come back for you.
Okay. He looks at you and he kind of like he shakes the bars. He grabs the bars and he just sort of seems like he's trying to bend them and he just like pushes off of them. And he like sulks. He hangs his head and turns around and he just walks off. Walks back to
Do
the.
you know anything about who else might be guarding place or who might have keys? Anything?
There's a mixture of people down here that I've seen. Mostly orc. I did see one minotaur, which scared me quite bad. But that was only the glancing moment when I was digging in one of the tunnels that they make us dig for no reason that I can gather, other than just to give us work to do.
Dig a hole.
Yeah.
Diggy hole.
If we find Minotaur, we'll tell him get lost.
He sort of smiles and chuckles at that, sort of in humor and also in the idea that, you know, in his brain he's thinking, yeah, Minotaur, big threat. But you know what you're gonna do. You gotta laugh about some things, right?
Yeah. So how are these cages locked? They just have like a standard key lock sort of thing, or?
Yeah, they're under lock and key, like a big padlock down hanging down.
They don't have the keys lying around near here or anything like hanging on the wall.
No, spot checks if you guys want to do that, but you don't have to because there's no keys lying around.
Okay. I successfully spotted no keys.
Yep, you're pretty sure that there are no keys.
All right, I'm just gonna go take a peek over here to get a little of that and just sort of like let people know. Hey.
Okay. So what you see is to there.
Yeah.
Basically.
That we out looking for guards. We got to make sure it's clear, but we're going to come back for you. Okay.
When you say you're gonna come back for him, he's sort of like he nods his head and you can see in his eyes he's a bit concerned because he knows, and you can look at him. I mean, out of all the other people that are emaciated and like malnourished and everything, even though he still sort of holds himself like you're pretty sure knowing or having met a bunch of warriors in your past and building armor and weapons for them. This guy is accustomed to having something in his hands.
Right.
So, yeah.
So
here I am in my shitty like.
How many people are in here?
Chain.
How many people per cell?
There's about 6 or 7 in average in each cell. So roughly 20, 21.
Yeah. We're definitely not getting him out unless we've cleared a path.
Yeah. I mean, you could try to pick the lock. Somebody could try to pick the lock, but I don't know.
This guy could be fighting with us, perhaps, if we could get a weapon for him.
Well, there is that. Although you don't really know how good he would be. I mean,
if
he is accustomed to fighting, but yeah.
Well, I mean, if we don't find a key, I should be able to pick the locks. And I think what we do is we do free them before we leave the basement. And, we tell them, wait at the bottom of the stairs, we go and check the top, etc., etc. But I kind of do want to check out the left-hand side here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So what's around the corner?
Just to catch everybody up from a couple weeks ago, this was the guard room. This is where there was an ogre and 3 other orogs, which are sort of the advanced level of orc.
They had 2 attacks around and were doing a lot of damage per attack.
Yeah, they're pretty nasty. This room was not exactly one that you would want to fight in, as Tao found out really fast. But there is also the fact that the companion, if you will, I don't know if you want to call him a companion. What would you call the half ogre that was with you guys? Just
my pet.
Okay. Well, Lasan's pet, half ogre, sort of was engaged in conversation with this ogre, and they don't know. He told them just to like go rest or go do whatever, and then when they came back, the whole group of them were gone. So Jirth, the ogre, and the other 3 orc, and as well as Gira, which is the half orc or Lasan's pet, they're all gone. Don't know where they are. So there's a bit of a mystery what's going on right there. And yeah, so we'll just carry on now. So, what is your viewing distance there, Lasan? Is it 60 feet dark vision?
Yeah. I think so.
So you easily see to the end of this hallway.
It's long. Apparently.
Yeah. It's gonna be about there, I guess.
Okay, more stuff. Oh
my God! Okay, I thought we were reaching the end of this. I thought this was gonna be dead end, and it was just free the prisoners. I will check this a little bit here, but then I expect this is it.
Yeah, look there first. Okay, that helps.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this all the it looks like cave-ins, I suppose, from the art, but it's not really. What it does seem like more than anything is just places where they've been picking away, sort of digging out, and again, for what purpose? Not even the dwarf knew. It just doesn't have a reason. Doesn't seem like there's a reason, a rhyme or reason. Because if they were digging towards something, and you can even see this, if they were digging for something, why dig sporadically around in multiple directions?
AI sucks.
Yeah, there you go.
So do they leave tools at these work sites at all, or like they must have tool storage somewhere?
Yeah, no. In fact, I suppose I should have mentioned that. Like in these areas, left over, you will find just roughshod pickaxes, not in very good shape, mind you, but pickaxes and shovels.
All right, I'll grab a shovel. The shovels are good.
Okay. You're gonna make sure that you dishevel some of these enemies.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We'll see what we can dig up.
I was reaching for that one.
we have to pick a direction to go. Okay, we turned left. Just go left again or north, whatever.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and clear that.
If
so you
it's
can
going to be
see.
a maze, we should just like go the same way every time, right? So we find our way out. Ish.
Well, I don't
actually,
think it's
how
so
many
complicated.
spaces has it been? Let me just count something real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
But
I
if
don't
there's any
think
place
I-
that there was going to be a Minotaur,
Well, yeah, there could be.
that's why they're digging it out. They just want somewhere the Minotaur can kill it.
Was that
That's
the-
true,
Well,
actually.
we
You
got a
know, that
donation.
could very well be it. That the Minotaur just wants more dead ends.
Yeah, could be that. Insomnia, thank you very much for that donation. Glad you guys are back. Would have donated earlier, but sadly you weren't around. It's pronounced Insomnia, by the way. Thank you very much for your donation. Okay. You've gone far enough, so basically I just have to make a quick little roll here.
You've gone far enough, and now you're dead.
Yeah, now it's time to die. Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. What am I rolling? Oh,
Yeah, you're helping. Yes, you are.
there it is. Give me this. So, hey, as per result. Oh, okay. So I do. Right.
Right.
Okay, that's a
We
little
have
much.
a
I'm gonna
bomb.
tame that one. I'm gonna tame that one. Just a touch. I'm gonna tame this one. I'm being benevolent, okay?
The thing about random encounters. Sometimes the random encounter is just you encounter everything in the dungeon and you die.
Yeah, that was a little extreme. So we're gonna go here.
Worst experience I ever had in D&D was just a random encounter. Just
Yeah.
dead. One bite,
Um,
dead. Oh well.
Yeah, wasn't it
like-
something to do with like a tentacle monster or something like that? Grabbed
Something
somebody
came
and
out of
drug
our-
him down.
grabbed my dwarf, like came up out of the water, grabbed my dwarf, pulled him down, disappeared, gone. It was like
I remember that part of Lord of the Rings.
not even a roll.
Yeah.
There was like nothing you could do. It happened. It's gone. Well, like that's like a new character. It's okay.
That's pretty silly. Yeah, we're just gonna round a bend and we're gonna run into the collector. Hey, Briarstone.
No, just don't even mention that bastard. I don't want to hear him. God damn it, that evil
Darkest dungeon.
thing. Oh,
Yeah, Darkest Dungeon, yes.
yeah. Evil thing. All right, so make
That
a
is random encounter in
wait,
a nutshell.
what is-
that guy?
yeah. You know what? You guys are gonna get a heads up for this, and in fact, I'm gonna give you a surprise round as well. Actually, you know what? Since you're getting the surprise, no. I'm still taming it. You're gonna get a surprise round as well because the sun, like as you're holding your bow, whatever, it just sort of like shoots out and it's like, your arm is like tingling again, and you just sort of have this movement happening. And it is definitely you sort of like you're getting excited and you're not sure why because you don't see anything. But yeah,
Starting to froth a little at the mouth.
and your perception is high enough too. Your passive perception. You hear. Let's go ahead and move that there. Let's go ahead and do it. Move. Advanced. No, there it is. That one, and also here. That one. Okay, so you hear in this direction,
Which direction?
sort of like the heavy breathing of your favorite enemy. Also here, and here.
We're not seeing anything when you're saying.
I don't
Yeah,
see
I know,
you.
I know. They're not visible, but you hear them.
Okay. But,
Okay,
we're
which
not seeing-
Right, but
we're
you're
not seeing
implying a
anything
direction,
either.
and we're not getting a sense of
Oh,
direction.
you're not seeing this here?
No.
Nothing.
Oh, because I'm on the overlay. Sorry, here, over in this direction.
Ah,
yeah,
yes.
Here, I was on the wrong thing, and down around the corner over here.
Of course.
Okay, so if there are
Okay,
more than 3 Orogs, then we're in serious trouble. 'Cause
so
those guys can one-on-one us when we don't have spells, I'm pretty sure.
We have to
So-
pick a direction, ladies.
Can
and-
you update the vision for down here?
Yeah, we're peeking around the corner. Tao's looking around the corner there.
Mhm.
Ooh.
actually, you know what? This will be okay. It's gonna be a bit easier. I just realized something. There we go. Because the ones that you met in the guard room were sort of souped up guards. So these are going to
Okay.
be a bit
Thank
different.
God.
Yeah, they're going to be a bit different. Okay, so very good. Still, you know what? Good that you have a surprise round. So, what do you want to do? They don't seem to notice you. You
Can you
just seem
update
to
our
notice
vision?
them, Lasan.
Cole
Okay,
really
so-
wants to see what's in this square. So
Okay.
Vision, please.
Vision happening now.
We noticed these guys around the corner there. Okay.
Yep, and in fact, I guess you can see
Look, I can see a paw or something.
a hand, if you will.
Should we roll initiative then? 'Cause these are orcs, we're
Yeah,
gonna-
let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah.
Whatever I roll for these guys is going to be obviously behind you. So I'm going to go ahead and set the timer up, turn order, and let's get this started. Let's get this party started.
24.
Where'd my button go? Oh, there it is. Aha!
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
We might. There's a chance we might even be able to act twice in a row here.
Oh, that would be
That'd
nifty. Yeah, okay. And then we have
Although
one
since
more.
I was hanging back to not give us away, I'm probably not going to be able to do anything the first round anyway.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Right. Okay. And yeah, I'm going to move them all down below you. It's going to be basically like that. And there's that. Wait, did that not take? Take, damn you. There we go.
All you do is take.
So at this
There it
point,
is.
normally I'd be very happy to sort of run up and do an assassination move, but I'm kind of out of brain juice.
Out of
Not
brain
completely.
juice? And the last time you ran right in,
Yeah.
it was
Once
pretty
bitten, twice
nasty.
shy, right?
Yeah, last
Yeah.
time you ran right into a wall.
Yeah. An Orug wall.
Yep.
Oh, I see a hand around the other corner too. We're gonna have to finish these guys really fast.
Oh, is there one to the north? Oh, there is.
Yep.
It looks
Yeah.
like there's a hand to the north there too. A little something stuck out.
I just want to point out that when I was supposed to roll a 1d4, I did roll a 4 on that 1d4, so I did nerf it a little bit.
Oh,
All
for
right.
how many we meet. Okay, well, I don't think I'm going to run up for like multiple different reasons. I don't want to get too far ahead of Eric or anything like that. So I think what I'm going to do is just magic missile, since it strikes unerringly, and as long as they don't have full cover, which they don't, because we can see parts of them,
Mm-hmm.
I can magic missile one. So, what do you think? The guy to the south?
Yeah,
Sure.
he's
I,
there.
I
Why
think
not?
I'm gonna run up and try and pin down the guy at the top. I'm not gonna be able
Okay.
to attack the first turn, but I'm gonna try and get there so he can't run off and get more help.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay.
2 fours and then a 1, but not bad.
2
12
maxes.
damage to the orc hand to the south. It's like
Okay.
blow off his hand.
Right. Yeah. Now he's not happy. So minus 12 damage. Very good. So he is aware of your presence. In fact, he will let off a bit of a a yelp slash curse and orc.
Star!
Yeah. Yeah, he's cursing out loud, and he will have alerted the other two, but of course this is a surprise round, so that's good. Tao, you have made your move. Eric.
Okay, so 5, 10, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I dash. Wait, am I getting slowed down by armor or not? Hold on a second. I don't remember right now. No, wait, I'm not slowed by armor. You don't get slowed by armor if you have the strength. Okay,
Was
so
diplomacy an option, they're asking? Well, yeah, it's always an option.
30.
Not with
Not
orcs and
now.
Not
Tau.
with orcs.
No.
No.
Well,
No.
yeah, okay, not with these two.
Yeah.
Not with
You want to do
Tao.
diplomacy with things that are, like sentient and
Worthy.
Ooh,
yeah, no.
he's digging
don't
in.
count.
Possibly going to be digging in.
Okay, so I use a dash as my action so I can get that far. I should be able to see
Okay.
what's going on up here a bit. But
Yep,
I'm not
so I'm going to go ahead and
back
reveal that for you. It
Yeah,
will
we've done
have...
diplomacy with freaking ogres, with people from the Zentarim, with evil earth cultists. Like, we've diplomatized
Yeah.
a lot of people, but not orcs.
Diplomatize.
Diplomatize, I like it. I like that
Yeah.
word.
Yeah, we've gotten on with everybody. It's good.
Mhm.
But these are just, evil. Evil is evil. We clear evil.
Okay,
Yeah.
so very good.
So,
That's Eric's
uh,
turn.
okay,
Son.
um,
Your bow
the-
is just...
this guy over here that's already wounded.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that, shall we? Am I getting the +1 on this? I do the 1d, then 6 plus
Wow.
2 plus the extra is 3. Okay, that's right. Okay. Not
Minimum
much
damage.
though.
However, he
Yeah.
still has to make his...
Is there 2 of them side by each?
Which he does make.
Save.
What's that, sorry?
Are there 2 of them in the south, like next to each other?
Well, no, well,
there's another
as
one
far
down
as you
here
know,
somewhere.
there is... Well,
It's
sorry.
just the one.
There's one here. Well, if I can click. There, that one there, that you can see, and then there's one over here.
Okay. I didn't see that leap for that side. I thought there were 2 in the south and 1 in the north.
No, there's basically
Okay.
1 south in the middle as well as 1 north. That you can
Minimum
tell.
damage. I fail. All right, go ahead.
So -6 damage, that does hurt him. But he did very easily pass his
Wouldn't
con
minus 6
save.
damage heal him?
What's that, sorry?
Wouldn't -6 damage heal him?
Double negative.
I'm trying to... Oh, -6 damage, right. Oh, damn it. Okay,
It is early.
6 damage. I'm like,
More coffee.
3, 2, 1. Oh, I get it. Okay, very good. Lasan, your turn. And,
I only
these...
say that because I've done that a lot while programming.
Actually, you know what? So, these guys don't get to go. You guys get to go 2
That's
times in a
right.
row. Surprise
Yeah,
round,
that
and
was our
again...
surprise round.
And good initiative.
Yeah, really good initiative, and they had bad initiative, so it worked out.
Yeah.
Nice
All right.
change for us.
I'm gonna pick the guy at the bottom again.
Okay.
Oh my god. 8 damage. Boo.
8 damage. Okay, the same one, right down to the south.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. He's still
Is
standing.
that who Lisan longbowed?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We'll keep piling on the range damage. I mean, he'll run up to us this round, but that's okay.
Yeah. He's still standing, but he is very bad. He's wobbly. He's very wobbly. We'll put it that way. Eric, your turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to move right up to this guy, which, first off, whether I do anything successfully or not does mean that he'd have to take an attack of opportunity if he runs away. I'm guessing they're not running away yet, but
Yeah.
regardless, then I will shovel him. Oh, that's pretty bad.
Good damage roll, but
Yeah.
Like it
No,
is.
that is I'm pretty certain going to miss. I'm gonna look again.
Damn it.
Oh yeah. No, that misses entirely.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
not even a chance. Unfortunately.
Okay.
So the sun.
Same guy in the south. Let's get rid of one of them. I hope.
nice.
Um, that will hit.
8.
And 8 damage, and this on. Okay, yeah, no, he is toast. He is down, down and out. This one.
Awesome.
5 Lisan.
Yeah, honestly, when you slay this thing, not only do you feel good, like normally you would feel like more relieved and such because you know that's your hated enemy, that's your favorite enemy. The reason that they're favored because you hate them so much. But you have a bit of glee from that. But in addition to, you have a rush of euphoria that comes in from
Yeah,
the bow.
the bow secretes a
Drugs.
tiny little bit of heroin.
Yeah. There you go. Every time you kill, it's gonna be addictive to you.
Actually, I don't know if is heroin like an upper or downer? Maybe like cocaine, methamphetamines. There you go.
Methamphetamines. There you go.
Cocaine. Cocaine is like happy sauce. So there you go. Yeah.
So basically, after about
This is
19
the
to
other
20
kind of
orc
bold
kills,
speed.
you're gonna have to roll to see if your constitution to keep your teeth. You know, just methamphetamine. Teeth fall out. Sorry. Anyway, listen
So
on.
not for good drugs. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
I'm not an expert on drugs, but I think that kind of meth is different than the methamphetamines that Will's talking about.
Probably. Probably.
And not like it doesn't dispense crystal meth.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I see. 1,
Although I don't
2,
know.
3.
Yeah, no,
4,
it's just a bow of speed.
Oh, okay.
A bow of speed.
Okay,
Jesus.
this
Yeah,
conversation
don't do drugs, kids.
deteriorating.
Luckily, we're on Briar's channel. He has his flagged as mature, or
Yeah.
extremely immature, one way or the other.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
mature basically means immature, in my response anyway. So this orc
Typically.
does run around the corner. He is charging blood-eyed at you, and I'm trying to figure out who he's going to go for. I suppose both of you are dangerous, so...
Plus blood-handed.
Okay, no, he's gonna smack Tau around, actually, apparently. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that and make sure that I get his attacks correct. It is... Yeah, okay, so multi-attack. That's 4. Okay, let's do this. Wow, okay, his first attack misses horribly. His second attack will hit, and do 9 points of damage.
Ow.
Yes, indeed. Ow.
Again, who?
Tau.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Who you hitting?
Tau.
Yeah.
No, what? I still didn't quite get that.
I'm not.
Just take 9 points of damage.
Are you sure we can't negotiate this?
Alright. And he knocks you back 25 feet into the wall and take an extra. Just joking. I'm just joking.
Okay, sorry. I'll keep my mouth shut next time.
Never mess with the DM. All right, so that's that guy's turn. And right, it was this one there. Okay, there we go. Now it's this guy's turn. Up in front, I suppose he's going to attack Eric because why not? And Eric is certainly blocking his path. And he will crit, obviously. He does roll minimum damage, though. What the hell? Alright, so you take 6 points of damage from a crit.
6 minus 3 from my armor, so I lose.
He will crit again.
That was the least critty crit ever.
Sorry.
That was the least crit ever.
Crit.
2 crits. Alright, we won't crit anymore this game, I don't think.
Better not.
Right, so that take... Still not that good, though. Take 8 points of damage.
Okay,
So 2
I
crits
take
that are
5.
kind of crappy, but whatever.
Yeah, so I take 5 after my armor, which does actually hit my real hit points.
Yep.
1.
Okay.
Ow.
Damn. Anyway, that's his turn. Now it is Tal's turn. Hello then, Ro. $6.28 coming in from lowercase Ro. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was very loud. System sounds. Where is that coming from? Oh, there it is. Sorry, everybody. I had turned that down before, but then I had also reset my computer, and therefore, I just blew everybody's eardrums out. Enjoy.
I only roll a 13, and even if it hits, it's minimum damage.
Okay, 13. Oh, yeah, no, that misses. That misses.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a very wide swing.
So as my bonus action, I'll just draw my second weapon, but I don't actually get to attack. Wow. Well, that was fun. Go ahead.
Okay, well, that's your turn. Okay, very good. Eric, your turn.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to try and apply the shovel more effectively this time.
Soul Bitten says that chat takes 7 points of sonic
Damn it.
damage.
All right, this encounter is gonna kill us simply through like dice incompetence.
Yeah, no, that's
We got
definitely
2
a
crits.
miss.
I've rolled a 5 and a 6 to hit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna warm up my dice a bit.
Yeah, just kind of rub them in your hand a bit, and get them a good little blow. Right,
All right,
Lasan.
getting better. Good. All right.
What's that? Where's Lasan?
No.
I'm right here. Beside.
Oh, I see. That wasn't your roll, Lasan. That was
Yeah,
Tal's
that
roll.
was me warming up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And then when you get the best one, then you say, okay, I warmed up. That last one was the real one. Yeah. I get
Understood.
I understand.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Thank you for being here, Hakun. See you soon.
Lasan, you might have to take a step back.
Yes.
That would draw an attack of opportunity.
Would it?
Yeah, it's when you leave the threatened areas when you take attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Alrighty. Well,
so
then I
if
guess
you're,
I
if
won't.
you're in hand-to-hand range, your ranged attacks have disadvantage.
You could try punching him with the bow. I don't know. Whop.
Smacking him with my bow? Hmm.
You could spend your whole round just doing a disengage action, which would allow you to run away without drawing an attack of opportunity, but you wouldn't be able to actually attack.
Yeah.
Or I can try to attack with a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could take one free attack, give him one free attack roll on you, and then take your attack without disadvantage.
Everything sucks.
Yeah, there's no right way to do this, is there?
No.
So you just roll twice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Roll your d20 twice. And we just keep your first roll for damage. Right. That is going to, since it's disadvantage, you do miss.
Yeah,
The 14 misses?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So, I'm glad I actually tamed this. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. He's dead. No, but unless you guys wanted to resurrect him. This poor guy over here. Do you want to resurrect him? He looks pretty sad.
I think you can only resurrect things that have souls.
Very good. So yeah, the arrow that was notched in the bow did not get released properly. He saw it happening. He was definitely dodged aside, and now he's going to strike again. Well, you know what? You're still side by side. Does he split his target? He's not exactly a brilliant, so no, he's actually going to stay on Tau.
Oh, that's right. They get to double attack.
Ow.
Stop critting!
I'm sorry.
Critting!
I'm sorry. That's the third one in a row. And this time, this one's gonna hurt though.
Briar's cheating, everyone. You guys are seeing this.
This one's gonna hurt. Oh,
Briar
what?
doesn't like us.
What is your hit points?
22.
All right. He does 22 points of damage.
What?
Yeah.
It's inconvenient.
What?
This is my impressed face.
He does 22 points of damage.
In one hit.
In one hit.
So you can still hit Lasan.
Yes. And he will.
Y'all have fun.
Okay, he misses Lasan. What's your
This
AC?
guy-
Yeah,
this
he
guy
totally
crit me
misses.
twice in a row and it didn't do 22 damage before stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he rolled a 1 and a 3, I think. This time he rolled an...
Yeah. Their dice are very
Actually, he'd
bad.
take more than 22, because he has his strength added to that, but whatever.
That was
It doesn't
before
matter
strength?
once you hit 0.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah. He rolls a D12, right? And he rolled 11, so...
So 2d12 on a crit. Yeah, alright.
Yep.
Yeah, that can be a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. So, that's Den. His turn. He's pretty happy, I suppose. The other Orog is now going to go. And he is going to miss. Miss. And even if he hit, he rolled minimum damage.
Bloody hell.
Yep. All right. Tau, make a
Death save.
That's the save.
Oh, yeah.
Roll a 20. Jump back up and stab him in the face.
That
Yep.
has happened before.
It has. Well, you made your save though. Not standing up though. All right.
Yep.
Eric, you
You
must beat him down.
I really must beat him down.
Yep.
Take this. Well, I mean, I've still got a shield, so I can't like two-handed. But I don't know. I'm just gonna
Yep.
take a big wide swing this time and just try and go sideways. I can't miss him if he's going sideways.
Mm.
I mean, theoretically, these misses are actually hitting his armor. But okay, I hit him for 8. My damage roll was crap, but I hit him.
Yep. No, 8 damage. Easily hits him. So yeah, 8 damage. So there he
And-
goes down. Some points. He's not down, but
Yeah.
he's.
When I actually, it hasn't come up very often because usually when we hit things we kill them or
Yep.
it's not useful or whatever. But when I hit something with an unarmed or improvised weapon attack, I can make a free grapple check on him. So
Okay,
try to
great.
do that.
Oh,
Wow, all he has to do is beat a 7 on a strength check, or I think.
what's
he
your
can-
strength check?
I think
Oh,
he
what's
can
your
use
strength?
that.
Is that including your strength? Oh, it is including your strength.
Yeah, it's like athletics. I think.
Right, because he rolled a 7 on his, like a.
Yeah,
actual
so
7.
he usually.
Yeah,
yeah.
he
Yeah, okay. So I don't.
Yeah,
so I
I'm
don't
pretty sure
successfully grab him,
would
but
be
I hit him
+4.
anyway.
Yeah, he beat it.
Yay! Of
All
course,
right.
the amount of damage you guys did to drop that other guy is like it's gonna take forever to kill him at this rate.
Lasan.
Yeah, between their hit points and their double attack,
Yeah,
this is rough. Feels like we're fighting 8 people.
yeah. Their hit points are like dramatically nerfed from the actual guards, though. I mean, these are still
Yeah.
like these are guards, but yeah,
Mhm.
Okay.
not
so
like the
if-
guard room guards.
These
If
feel
I-
like guys that are aimed for fighting level 5 party because level 5 characters tend to have 2 attacks per round, or their cantrips do twice as much damage.
Hmm.
So if I back up, he can hit me twice?
No,
Or
no,
just
no, just the
the one,
once.
the one
Yeah,
time?
he'll take a swing at you. It doesn't automatically hit. It just means that
Yeah.
yeah, he will
Yeah.
take a swing.
Okay, hang on a second, guys. I'm getting. Okay.
Foreign computer problems. Where's my... That's what I'm-
Possible technical difficulties. I'm gonna have some more coffee.
Okay. No, just anyway. All right, that's sorted. So,
Mm.
there's
think
no
the
right.
answer is-
There's no good answer here. If I back up, is he going to attack her down, or would he just like step over her and come for me?
I'm already down, so I don't
Yeah.
think it'll be a priority.
Usually, yeah.
Because the way he's hitting, he could drop me in one attack too.
Well,
couldn't
if he crits, he crit and he rolled
Yeah.
like almost
But he
max
rolled-
damage.
He hits twice, right?
On a
so
crit.
between you,
Yeah, because their normal attack is 1d12 plus something. But on a
How many
crit,
hit points do you have,
12 plus something.
Lasan?
what have I got these days?
37.
Oh, 37.
Yeah.
Okay. Just stay and try to hit?
Well, I was gonna say you might. It's hard because I'm tempted to say step backwards so that you can hit without an
Yeah.
attack penalty. Although he might decide to keep chasing you down, in which case, like, what do we do? Keep stepping backward all the time?
Yeah.
He can
It's
do that?
effectively taking 3 attacks per round.
Well, yeah, because
Oh,
again,
no.
that he can move his full movement and still do the 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Right.
So If you were stepping away from him every round, he would be getting 3 attacks against you every round. On the
But
other
if I
hand,
step away and he
you're-
misses, I get a chance to hit him, right? Have we damaged this
Yeah.
thing at all?
this one-
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this one in front of you?
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
yeah, we're in trouble.
We're in trouble.
And this is one less one.
We don't have enough options and stuff after we've used up all our like long rest.
No.
Like, I'm wondering if you should just like
Wait a
sidestep
second.
here.
I just realized if we took a short rest, I do get my spell slots back. What the
Yeah.
hell?
Mm-hmm.
That would make a difference.
If you took a sidestep to here, you'd still be in melee range. You'd still roll with disadvantage. But I'm wondering if you and Eric can somehow move closer together. I don't know if that's helpful or in fact much worse. No idea.
It looks like if I get over here, though, we could end up, the two of us could end up. Oh, they don't have flanking in 5th ed, do they? But we would end up.
Only if they have an ability.
Gulper makes
Somebody
a good point. Gulper says that you could disengage in this direction and run past Eric and use him as a shield.
Yeah, if you disengage, you get to basically move without drawing an attack of opportunity. You don't get to double move though, but you could probably reach, say, here, where
Okay,
the
and
orc
then
here,
attack Eric's.
where the orc probably couldn't reach you without drawing attacks of opportunity from Eric.
Let's try that.
I'm getting echo now. I don't know
I
why.
am too all of a sudden. I don't know why. Okay, it's not
Yeah.
now, but I was.
I think because we were talking at the same time.
Oh,
Okay.
right, maybe.
Could be.
All right, I'll do that and hope that he comes after me rather than stomping on Tao's little face.
Or better yet, go after Eric.
Or go after Eric. Eric could be big. Hit
Yeah.
I mean,
Eric.
you haven't heard him yet. You're just running away. Clearly,
Yeah.
you're not a threat, right? Try to look
Oh,
small
no.
and insignificant.
I look little.
Yeah.
I can do little.
Strikes. Alastor strikes up the bagpipes. He donated $10.58, and he's talking about the bagpipes there.
Right.
No, it's no longer an accordion. Not currently. You're in Scotland, so it's bagpipes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to change the accordion to the bagpipes. Just big. Oh, they're so loud and pretty when you're stepping on them. Ah,
So
All right.
what do you want to do? Oh, you
all
moved
right,
up that
yes,
way.
That was it. I can't do anything.
Yep.
with
So
it.
he does not get to attack you because you did disengage. You did move up past Eric. That is good. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're good. And right. That's it. Okay. So now he gets to go. He is going to turn and he's going to coup de grace. No. Okay. One. He's gonna.
Wait, did I get skipped there?
No. Did you?
No.
No.
I know I did miss once, but if that guy just attacked twice and dropped Tau, and then Lisanne moves away, and then he's moving again.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's-
Eric was supposed to go right before the sun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
somehow.
that's-
Oh, because I didn't cycle these guys through. So then it was Tao. Then it was Eric. Okay, Eric, go. Make your move.
Yeah, after I did my death save, Eric should have gone.
Yeah,
And we
I
could-
didn't
yeah.
cycle the. I didn't cycle it. So my
All right.
timing
Come
was
on,
off.
Shovel, don't fail me now.
That's gonna be a fail.
I thought that would be a fail.
Yeah.
Guys,
Okay.
I'm counting on you to not roll ones.
Yeah.
That would be really helpful right now.
You rolled a 1 on your d20 and a 1 on your attack roll. That
Yeah, the
on
dice
your
are really
actual
telling
damage.
you that it's the end of the campaign.
It's like they don't want to go any further. Apparently, the dice are like, nope, I'm done now. So this Orog is definitely gonna get to go. Interestingly enough, he's.
We were trying to figure out what we were gonna do just in case Ava, if like your internet didn't work over there, some bizarre thing like that. And Demonac was saying something about like, oh, we could roll up some backup characters. Now I'm starting to think that may have been a really good idea.
Which reminds me, I've got to hit a gaming store and buy
A
a
book.
player's handbook.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
apparently I could need one before this session is over. Excuse me while I run out. Oh my goodness.
I haven't figured out how to make an Eric donation or a Lasan donation yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donations reset our dice rolls.
There you go.
Oh,
I was going to point out that
Oh.
Eric right now or Demonac, do you even have
I don't have a
thing set
donation
up?
thing. I just have a Patreon
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Well, there you go.
for Tales of my D&D campaign and anything else that I'm doing, pretty much.
and
Right.
Briar and I share it, so it goes to the
Yeah.
same place.
Goes to the same
Yeah.
place, which is very much appreciated. Thank you. Right. So he's not going to run past Eric to get to Lasan. That's just not going to happen. So he is going to strike after Eric, and he.
Great.
What's your AC?
Miss
He will
him.
miss.
It's only 16 because of the stupid acid damage to my armor, which was nasty permanent thing that happened.
Then he will hit. Right. I forgot about that. So it's 11 points of damage.
Ow. That's
No,
gonna add
wait,
up really
sorry,
fast.
10 points of damage.
Oh, 10? Okay,
Yep.
so take 7.
He's gonna roll, and that one's gonna miss, right?
Yay!
Yeah, that just misses.
Yeah.
Very good. So that's his turn.
Okay.
Now it's the other Orog.
Yeah.
He misses. Absolutely misses. I just lost my dice. 1 second. There you go. Need a bigger table.
Possibly.
Getting a lot of follows this morning. That's fantastic. Thanks, guys
Nice.
and gals.
Cool.
And that's another miss. All right.
Sweet.
So he was kind of
AC actually worked for once.
yes.
Hooray!
16 AC at the current moment.
I know
So-
this fight. I was starting to think that AC means always crit.
well, I did crit 3 times in a row, so that's something. Tao, your death save.
Right?
Oh, I thought that was gonna be a 1. I don't think it matters, but there's a
one
failure.
doesn't actually do anything special.
Yeah.
No.
1 success, 1 failure.
You don't.
Just
echo
for
that.
those of you who don't know, so on every turn I have to roll a d20. If it's under 10, it's a failure. If I fail 3 times in a fight, I'm dead.
Mm-hmm.
2 more
This is
failures
your
and I'm dead.
first
But once you
fail?
succeed 3 times in a fight, you don't have to keep
You
rolling.
stabilize.
Yeah.
You stop gushing blood.
Is this your first fail?
No,
That's
yes, his
first
first
fail.
fail.
I have
Yeah.
1 success, 1 fail.
1 and 1.
Okay.
So if you get the second one, I have to manage to get by this guy and come down and heal you.
You got lots of time. Could
Yeah.
possibly go wrong.
Okay, so
Okay.
I mean, the odds
Here
are in my favor.
somebody.
It's only
Guess it's
45% chance of failure, and there's actually a 5% chance of rolling a 20, and I instantly heal up to 1.
I don't think whipping out. Now that I remember I have my spells back, I don't think whipping out my warlock's curse thing is actually going to help that much because they're making so many attacks. There's a very good chance it'll just get knocked off me right now.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna save that, and I don't know if I theoretically could overheal if I use my second wind, but on the other hand, that's unlikely, and there's also a chance they'll just beat the crap out of me, and I'll die I'll drop if I don't use it. So I think I'd better use my second wind as bonus action.
Okay.
Heal myself.
Hey.
More damage than I needed to heal, but again, if I
You only get plus
waited,
You only get +1 out of the d10?
yeah, because it's only a fighter level.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
because I rolled ridiculously, it seems like a waste. But if I waited any longer, they could hit me 3 times. I could go down. You know.
Yeah. No, it's smart. All right.
Their
So
damage is very random. So then I'm going to try and shovel this guy again because we've at least started damaging him.
yep.
I could roll
Okay.
better.
Whale away.
And 17 for 9.
That just misses.
Wait, what?
What?
They have 18 AC.
They do.
What are they wearing?
What do they have there? Oh rods.
This is a mature stream.
They wear plate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blimey.
Yep.
Wow, okay.
Would be really nice if my armor didn't have that 2 points of like damage that just sticks around for
Oh, yeah.
basically forever. Because my AC should be 18, but it's not.
So that was a miss. How many rounds has it been?
A bunch. I've hit twice and missed twice, I think. But there was one surprise round before that because I didn't attack on the first round.
Right.
So I think we're in round 5.
In round 5? Okay.
I believe so.
All right. Thank you. That's all I need to know.
God, please no reinforcements.
And
Yeah.
and Lasan, it's your turn.
Okay, we need some of them. You need to shoot some orcs, and they need to fail their like orc save.
Okay, this one at least is damaged, right? You've been hitting on that one?
Yes, a little.
Please.
Whoa! Crit.
That's gonna hit.
That's
Good.
definitely a hit. And so you're doing. What is he?
14?
14.
Yeah, but double.
Well,
So double. You have
it's
to
not
roll.
double though. Right?
Yeah, no, roll.
Oh, does he have to roll a save twice on crits? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think so.
Well, he's on a crit. How much damage is that going to do total?
14.
Also, doesn't she do like extra special stuff to orcs?
Something,
She does.
yes.
Yeah, he's got to
Yeah,
make his. He's
It's
got to
not
make his
extra
con.
damage. They have to make a save every time she hits one.
Is it every time I hit
Right.
one? every time. Yeah, I guess it'd be when I hit it only, right? There was
Yeah,
something.
Because he
it's
gets
just
what
when
now? Sorry, I'm just checking his con. Actually, I don't know his con because I didn't write that down. Right. 1 second. I can look it up.
Where's the
His
thing?
con is... Okay, he gets +4. So, alright. So, he just makes his save. And he is stunned, basically.
Oh, okay.
He is going... He's
Alright.
dazed and
You got
confused.
the partial.
Yeah.
No, that's
So,
really good.
and he also takes, what? 14 points of damage.
But he's not instant dead.
Yeah.
That's
Foiled.
not infinite, but if he's losing his turn, that's really good.
So... Yeah, like that. Oh, I see. I see what's happening. Okay, very good. And now we're gonna go for...
So what's it look like when
Yeah.
when the arrow from the bow of like orc slaying like hits him?
Yeah, no, it sort of, when it hits him, it strikes him or whatever, and his eyes almost seem to, like, just completely glaze over. It just, like, he goes into almost a trance, really. It just, like, he just slows and stops for a moment.
Are these guys close enough for me to hit the two of them?
I was gonna ask that earlier,
Yes, they
I
are.
forgot.
Actually,
Sweet.
yeah. So,
Ooh.
hit the other one.
Yeah.
Didn't know what the scale was here, but one can hope.
Ugh.
What is that gonna be? No, okay,
Dangling
that's
on
gonna miss.
14 for a sec, but then.
Yeah, I thought...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really looks like it's still on the 14. from
It
where I'm
does,
at.
but...
That's
Did
not
they
what
have
the
to
number
take that
is.
roll? Oh, I didn't hit though. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Alright, well, that, the other orc is still gonna strike out against Eric, since he doesn't want to pass Eric.
He attacked half as much this
misses.
round, though. That's good.
Misses again. And then it's the other orc's turn. Oh, come back. Oh, he's gonna miss anyway. All right, 3 misses in a row.
Well, other orc doesn't get an attack, right?
Oh, that's right. No, he doesn't get to move anyway. So he's basically is starting to come back too, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Tau, death save.
Do good.
Made
Yeah,
it.
this is a success.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So one more success, and I can stop rolling death saves, but I won't stand up.
Okay.
This is round 6, so very interesting.
No, I don't want interesting from you,
Yeah.
Sunshine. Just be dull. Dull is good. I like dull.
This orc's all beat up now. He was like stunned for 1 round, which I don't think affects the defense, but it doesn't matter. It's like, this is the chance. I gotta just like whack straight down on him and like break him.
1 second.
Doesn't
Before
look
you
like
go.
Oh.
Things are happening.
Let's do it this way. I suppose. Moving that way and that way. Okay, very good. So, first things first. Let's do this way. Doop. Hello.
So, is that the same ogre or a different ogre, or do they all look
No,
the same?
that's definitely Jirth.
Okay.
And where do we go here? There it is. And then bam.
Okay.
So now it's Jirth and Gira, the other half orc or half ogre. Gira
Spring
has.
forth and save us, burly protectors.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, Jirth comes around the corner and says, "They're fighting again. Why are they fighting again?" And then Gira is basically gonna say, "Because they're weak-minded and must be punished." So you've got.
So these were the orcs who had been told not to fight us, so we could just
No,
walk.
no,
up
these
and-
guys
These are
are
not
weaker
those
than
orcs.
us.
No.
Oh,
Thing
okay.
is, in his absence, I mean, if you want to make quick wisdom checks or something like that, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to tell you that Jirth is quite certain that Gira is his long lost son, even though
Awesome.
Jirth may or may not have ever sired a son. He doesn't know, but he's willing to accept this as being the case. And you know, it just so happens that Gira, having some association with the goblin, sort of got a silver tongue. Just a little bit. You know, he's a bit sneaky, this one. Even though he's not quite brilliant.
In ogre terms, he has a silver
Yes,
tongue.
exactly. In ogre terms, he has a silver tongue. He's very manipulative. Let's put it that way. Anyway, so yeah, the ogre, don't really know the whole situation right now, but it does seem that, and he actually gets to go first, I think. Let me just make a roll. And then Gira also rolls this. Okay, and actually Gira gets to go first. Alright, so, Before you go, Eric, these guys are gonna move in.
Okay.
And how do I do this? Why can't I actually select? Oh, because I'm on the wrong map. So Gira's gonna come over and says, yeah, he's basically, as he says, they must be punished. And he will hit, and he will do. Actually, what is his? He easily hits, so I don't have to check his to hit. I just need to make sure that I get his right to roll. Right. Okay. So he does. Oh no, he's two-handing. So that's this one. There. Okay. So he's going to do. So he's going to do 6 points of damage. Which is exactly what this guy needs to fall. Alright. So the first orc that was there, the Orog, I should say, is now down. And now it's Pappy's turn.
Pappy?
Yeah.
Daddy.
And he's going to move forward. 1, 2. Actually, can he move through there?
You can move through friendlies.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, he'll move through friendlies then. He's just gonna shove you aside. Sorry,
Okay.
Eric. He's gonna easily just like shove you aside.
I'll just back against the wall and let it happen. Because it's confusing, but I get the general feel of what's about to happen.
Yeah.
And like, well, we were pretty screwed, so,
Um,
okay.
Oh.
It's interestingly enough, as he shoulders past you, he says specifically to the Orog there, he says, it's time to be peaceful. And yeah, he's gonna take a strike. So let's do this. Hit. Oh, actually, let me just roll that. And he does not have a multi-attack, so he just does in one single stroke. He actually rolled pretty poor. He did okay. He rolled 18 points of damage. 18 points of damage against this Orog.
If he doesn't have multi-attack, you'd expect his hits to be pretty severe.
Yeah. So he hits for 18 points of damage, and yeah, now it's your turn, Eric.
Yes. Saw them digging. We thought we were supposed to dig.
You got a shovel.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, that is so. Okay. You know what? Roll a diplomacy check, because that's amazing.
Persuasion
I
and
just got
diplomacy,
tired from all the digging.
they're different, eh?
Yeah, I was just gonna say diplomacy, just because it just seems like one of those things that you're not trying to persuade him that you're trying to dig. It's just like, oh, yeah, these guys are on my side.
I don't see diplomacy on the skill list. I think it is persuasion.
Is it persuasion? Okay, very good. Let's do that. Then do that.
It's not like deception, which is the bluff one.
Right. Very good.
But okay, persuasion is just bear +2.
Wow.
Yay!
Okay. Yeah, I think you guys just made another ogre friend. Chemical Crash crashing in with $50 for the ogre piece.
Thank you. Thank
Oh
you.
man, very good. I think you just solidified your friendship here with this big bastard.
Nice.
Right. So now you can make your attack roll.
We're still attacking?
Yeah, you didn't attack, did you?
Well, no. I attacked and missed previously. Like I had rolled it.
Oh, I
before.
missed that. Okay. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Lasan, your
I don't
turn.
even know if we're still attacking, if they're handling it or what.
Well,
I don't know if,
that's something you
I don't
could
know if
hold
yours-
back and let him
Yeah.
do the
You
attacking.
could go and just try to bonk the orc on the head, subdue
So
him.
this- We still want to kill this guy, right?
Well, you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
you
definitely
feel
do.
like you do, obviously. Yeah.
Eric's trying to assess the situation because I don't want, like, if we're having peace and they're the ones that are like dispensing whatever.
I think there's going to be an orc in pieces. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's always scary when the fighter type is the one who's, more rational and reasonable.
Right.
But, I mean, Lasan would already be like, kill orcs quite
Well, the blood
lot with the
stuff,
bow.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, the bow, it's even crazier.
Yeah, well, it killed him, absolutely, because he didn't have but 10 hit points left. 13 points incoming,
Little rush. Woo.
right? So he drops, and then I'm still going to make him do his saving roll. And okay, I rolled a 3, so he dies twice. He's super dead. Very good.
So hard
In
to
fact,
kill the next orc.
yeah, it's you killed all of his children. All right, so, no, it hits him, And he goes back. He's like, huh, and he starts to die, whatever. And then from underground, which is strange, right? Lightning just goes right up through him, and he just splits and splatters across the walls.
Wow.
He is completely done in, super dead. And interesting, this fight is now over. But the ogre turns to you, Lasan, walks up to you, holds out his hand, and he's beckoning for your hand. He wants your hand.
Which hand can I do without? Okay, this.
Okay, he takes your hand and he smacks it on the back. I had it handled. Very good.
Oh, I be bad. I sorry.
You were bad. Gira sort of like Gira looks over. He looks over at Jaruth, and Jaruth looks at Gira and is just like, you know, Gira's like, whatever. Anyway,
It's okay,
very good.
Daddy.
I'm gonna get rid of these guys. You guys can pilfer the bodies. The bodies have 3 great axes that you can grab if you want, if you have any room to carry.
Pilfering, and I'm going to do some healing.
Do some healing with
Okay,
Tal.
here's
Somebody's
the
gonna have to fill Tal in on what just happened.
Do any of them have armor that would fit me? Because they have plate armor, and my armor is all shitty now.
Right, yeah, no, they do indeed have armor that would fit you. You're very big and burly. They're big and burly. Yeah. I mean, it might not be the perfect fit, but it'll still give you the.
I am sure
plate.
it will not be the perfect fit.
Yeah,
It's not going to be the perfect spell, I'll tell you that.
But yeah, well, there's a well over there. We can do what we can.
All right, I wake up with 10 hit points. Thank you, Lasan.
And 5 more?
Oh, okay. I'm still technically bloodied,
Oh.
but that'll have to do.
I have another. I have one spell. I could do one more spell on you. I think I used one last time, right? I could
think
cast.
so.
I
Cure
don't
Wounds.
remember if you have any actual spells left.
Yeah, I don't need it. I'm like positive. Almost positive. I used it once, but I'm not. I don't know.
I don't know, but I'll get back my temporary hit points. I don't know why I'm rolling, because if we're out of combat for a while, then I just take my 7 hit points.
right. Yeah, you could just take the 7. Yeah, because currently, even if there was some amount of combat to be had, there won't be any combat to be had. Because at the very least, Jaruth is going to tell people not to fight, and he's the boss of this area. You don't mess with Jaruth, basically.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Tell Kira, hey, I'm glad you found your father. And try and like give him like a bit of a wink, like he winked to us earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. He doesn't.
Super subtle. Eric's not super subtle with like the winking and stuff like that, but I'm confident I'm at least like ogre level of subtle.
Okay, very good. Yeah, no, and Gira looks at you, and he's like, "Me too."
I'm just gonna lie here for a little bit longer, if that's okay with
You
everyone.
just want to lie down.
Yeah.
Actually, what's gonna happen is Jaruth is gonna come over, and he's gonna grab you, and you guys can follow if you want. He just like he picks you up by your collar there, and just starts dragging you along the ground. He doesn't know how to properly carry you. So anyway, yeah, you're like a cat being dragged by its haunches there, and he drags you all the way back. Everybody can follow if you want, back into the guard room.
Hey, Tao. Ogre declared peace.
What's that?
Ogre
Yeah,
declared
I'm okay with this for now.
Let's go ahead and get Gira in there too. Interestingly enough, we don't know what happened to the other actual 3 big guards. Don't know where those are.
I don't know, but I'm gonna bring back a set of like. Once I'm sure things are okay, I'm gonna make sure I bring back one of their sets of plate. I'll try and find the one that seems closest fit to me. Whoever had like the broadest shoulders, probably perfectly a pot belly, and then I'm gonna bring it back here and start trying to like clean it up.
Clean it up and probably do some fittings if you have any like armor tools.
I have some tools like a hammer and stuff. I mean, this is not a good setup for this, but I'll get it on.
Yeah, no, it's going to be good enough to get the full AC. If you weren't a blacksmith, I would say not, but you're a blacksmith.
Even if we gave it a -1 penalty, it would be a lot better than my -2 AC chainmail.
Here's the idea. Here's an idea. Roll for what would you roll for that?
I don't know. Skills, they don't really tend
They don't
to
really go for that.
like professions as skills.
Mm.
You could do a wisdom or something.
You know what? Do
Dexterity.
a
Depending on how you
wisdom.
wanna work
Yeah,
it.
wisdom will probably work. But just give yourself a good bonus. Give yourself because this is your
Wisdom with
occupation.
proficiency because it's
Yeah.
like
Give you a +4.
background.
+4 to wisdom. All right. So that's going to give you a 13. All right. You know what? It's still greater than the 12 that I was thinking DC. So yeah, you know what? You got a good fit. You're fine.
Okay.
You can fashion it up. You just gain +2 AC.
Nice.
Well, it's chain or you said it's plate, eh?
It's plate,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh.
that'd be more than +2 AC.
I mean, currently to what you had previously, because didn't you have -2? Does it
Yeah.
bring your AC? What's your AC right now?
Yeah, he had chainmail with a -2 penalty.
Chainmail
Now
is
he's going
AC
up to plate.
16.
Oh,
With minus
okay.
2, it's like 14. So
So you're like proper tank then now.
yeah,
No.
I'd go from AC 16 with shield to 20 with shield.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah,
then.
that'll help.
That's gonna help
Yes.
a lot. You're now proper tank.
Really make a difference.
Jaruth, as you guys are in this room, Jaruth seems to just like go from one door to the other, and he, with a key, and he starts locking the doors.
Oh, we get to have a rest, guys.
Hmm. Possible. Problem
okay
is
with
that
this.
upstairs is you don't know what's happening upstairs.
Do they know?
No. Well, if you ask Gira directly, Gira will tell you that he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Gira will be quite blunt with you, though. What they have done is together as father and son. They have
rule the galaxy and restore order.
they have gone through the mined area there and has told several of the other guards to stand down if you see any small people moving around the area that do not seem to belong. Leave them alone because they are on a special mission from Marlos. Special mission
Okay.
from Marlos.
Marlos?
Hilarious.
Sorry,
Marlos-
I just got hit on the head. Who's Marlos again?
Marlos, but you know that, or yeah, his name is Marlos, isn't it? The
Well, I don't know if we know.
yeah, no, you know
is
the
that?
name. You've heard the name before. It was
My notes.
Yeah,
In
in
Marlos
regards
has
to
been- right?
a Gorgon, not a Gorgon.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you know the name. It was a narcissist, an aristocrat, if you will, in his past life. You know that much. And that's about it, really.
Mm.
All right, so yeah, you're on a special mission from Marlos. I think his name is Marlos. Let me look it up.
It is now. That'll work.
Yeah, no, that's what I have in my notes. Which
Yeah, Marlos. Marlos Earnrail. That was his last name.
Okay, well, we didn't know his last name.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't know it now either.
That's true. I don't. I barely heard it and don't remember.
Very good. So anyway, yeah, you guys can get a long rest here if you want. During
Yeah.
get the long rest. During the middle of your rest, though, at this door here, there comes a
Uh-oh.
knocking, and there's a little sliding thing there,
Yeah.
and when he slides it open, Jeff looks through, and all you can see from the other side of the door is this big face, right, looking through, and he's like, yeah, and you
And then he
hear.
turns to stone. Shit.
You hear just someone else speaking, male, if you will, that on the other side, asking if he's if there's been any activity down in this level, and if so, what kind of activity. He's asking for a report, and Jaruth just stares at him, and says, for a second, he seems like he's thinking for a long time, and he's like, don't remember anything important.
This guy.
Yeah, and then he shuts the.
Hey, we saved his son. We
Yeah.
are family.
And that's it. Gira has been telling him just that. Gira has told him that you guys saved his life, and so now he owes you guys for saving his son's life. Also, the fact that you're on special duty from Marlos, and you have to make it to see Marlos. You have information from Marlos.
Yeah.
So he's going to help you get, to Marlos, basically. So, anyway, long rest happening.
Okay.
And you know what we should do right now, because it's 9:14. You know what? We're going to have a long rest, and I need to change your stats anyway. We're going to have a quick break, everybody, and we're going to grab some more beverages. We're going to use the restroom, that sort of thing, and if you want to, you can as well. We'll be back. Reconvene, 5-10 minutes.
Lots of coffee this morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
So give us a moment, everybody.
Yeah, I get my luck points back.
Yeah.
And we have returned, everybody. Get ready for another round of Sunday Morning Heroes. Quill is here.
Hello.
Demonac.
Greetings.
And a kiss for luck.
Hey, you.
Let's get this happening. 3, 2, 1. Faces all around. Also, if you'll notice, we have the the now AC of 20 on the overlay. I did that when I was not really away. I was pouring more coffee, yes, but yeah, that's done. So, guys.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with, well, 1.5 ogres?
Yeah.
That's true.
So we have a bunch of. We have to figure out how we're going to get the prisoners out.
Mm-hmm.
Can we ask them? Like,
I'm sure we can. I'm just trying to think how we ask them, and also don't we need to clear a path upstairs somehow?
kind of. Like, we need to find out what their motivations are. Maybe their motivation in lying at the door was just to save us as friends of Jira, but
Yeah.
I mean, we can't go around recruiting all the ogres, can we?
I don't know.
You can ask how many ogres there are.
Yes.
Yeah, are there any other ogres around here?
I've been saying Jeruth for this while, but apparently it's Jirth.
No, you've been saying Jirth.
Yeah,
I have been?
That's what
Oh,
it
okay, well I
sounds-
said...
You have been saying it. It's just what you typed there.
Oh, okay, in my head, maybe I just completely screwed that up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yes, Jirth. He does tell you, says, no, I'm only ogre I see long time until my son.
We heard there was Minotaur around. Do you know Minotaur? Are you guys friends or?
I know many Minotaur.
Many?
They don't normally come up from...
Further down.
You can go further down here?
Yeah. I have
Let's see
key.
that coming.
He shows you key. He has key.
Yep.
Ooh.
But you need 2 key. You need key. Hell. I know. Can't say name, but she small, tiny, and she quick though. She stay up in top floor.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think her name is Hallie Carnassus.
Could be.
It's not halitosis. Is that her sister?
Ha! Wow. Well, interesting that. Anybody got you could probably, if you had halitosis, if you have what do you call it? The sense ability, you could probably track her.
Yeah.
Ask him if he likes living here or if he'd want to come with us.
Yeah.
Right. Does he like
Nice to
living
have
here? Pretty comfortable, although orcs bad for conversation.
Yeah. It's not, quite as good of a converser as you.
What did they have? What they have these guys digging for? You have all prisoners here digging all over the place. It doesn't look like they find anything.
They're digging the hole, diggy hole.
But why?
You can see why he needs better conversation in his life.
No, and I don't know.
Okay.
They supposed to because exercise is good for body.
Okay. I don't know. You know what? It's also good for body? Food. It looks like they don't get enough of it.
Well, they get food. I guess how they divide it is up to them.
Oh,
We didn't see any fat ones in there, did we?
no.
I don't think so.
So, the question, I guess, like, internally to the rest of us is, what's the plan to still be here? Do you still sense orcs around Lasan?
Do I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are
I'm
definitely orcs, and they seem to be coming. It moves around on this level. It moves around. There are still orcs here.
I
But
mean,
other orcs further down.
we can't go, going around killing orcs with the ogres around.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, killing orcs is sort of like a reward in its own for Tau and Lasan. And ultimately, there is a sort of like earth culty kind of thing around here, which we don't like them. It's like clear that, there's some bad stuff going on.
Yeah.
And it would be nice to stop bad stuff. But there is a certain point where we're like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Are you
we
guys
doing?
having this conversation out loud, or is it just between you?
It's.
There's a question of how we have the conversation.
I
We
can
need
do
to have
mental.
the conversation. We can't
I
do
can
it
mind meld
psychically.
us.
Oh, you can? Okay. We can't
Yeah.
do it psychically. Okay. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Well, we need to rescue these guys, right?
That's true. At the
Maybe-
very least,
maybe-
yeah.
Maybe we should tell them we go upstairs and get key. And then, also clear path. Then we come down, tell them it's time to let these guys go. Get them out upstairs and then figure out if we go down further or...
I would like to know why Jirth works for these guys.
There you go.
Me too.
Not us. Like, Jirth, why do you work for these guys?
Don't work for them. They work for me.
Right. Yeah, we established that earlier.
Oh.
That's why he's the boss. That's why.
No, but I meant the people upstairs, not the orcs. Or they work for you too.
Yeah, that's his impression.
Okay.
They told me they work for me.
So
Well, you
what do you have
let
them
us work
doing?
for you.
If they work for you, what they doing for you?
They bring food.
Good deal.
Food's pretty good.
So we're here looking for your brother, right? Is that why we came to this place in the first place? 'Cause
Yeah, that is a large part of it.
Oh, that's true. And yeah.
we
ask
had
me
news.
about your
Let's
brother.
get more news.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
So
I think they took him away 5 days ago or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do
Yeah.
they do with the ones they take away?
Yeah. That's a good question.
Yeah, are you asking Jirth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes workers, really good workers, or the sort of bad-tempered like orc workers, they get taken away.
Do they go up or down?
No, they go down. There's stairway to the west.
Okay. I think we would like to see this because you found your son, and that is great. That makes me so happy.
Yeah,
it's
it's
good to
really
have
nice.
family. Well,
Heartwarming.
Eric here is looking for his brother, and we think his brother may have gone down, and we would like to see that.
My brother Alexi. Guys there said they took him down.
Oh,
And you realize
Maybe.
how important family is. So why don't
Mhm.
you help us find our family? And then we can all be a family. It'll be wonderful. We'll bring you food. We can work for you.
you bring
Just
me
like the
food.
guys upstairs do, right?
You
Lasani is a great hunter. She could get you like some nice fresh deer.
Oh, yeah.
Or
I
Lots
do
more around these parts.
get
Maybe find
hungry.
meals
I
for
need food
Oh, pork.
often. In fact, I need food soon because he looks around you guys and he looks at Lasan and he says, "You starting to look pretty good."
Maybe we go upstairs and ask around, see what's going on, where your food is. Gotta ask Hallie for key as well.
Right.
Because
Yes.
I'm not talking to him anymore. I'm just hiding behind you,
So
Eric.
Hell-
internally, do we want them? Do we want either of them coming up with us? Because they could present a lot of help in combat, but they also make it a pain in the ass to like figure out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It-
I don't know. That's up to you guys.
yeah, well, I'm not asking you. It's
Well,
like, you guys-
I mean, if we need to feed this guy, we've got. What do we have? We have food with us, right? Did we have not something?
there's some like rations,
Yeah, there was something.
but
Give him
good
food,
rations when we were going out. But yeah,
like.
But the thing is, he said that there are 2 keys required to go down. He has one. The other one is with
You have to
the
go.
person who we presume to be that like monk training person, woman that we saw earlier through the window.
So we have to go back up to get keys to come back down.
Yeah, because we didn't do things in the right order.
Brother might be.
Yeah.
So we're here forever.
Now
I
we have-
don't know this indoor stuff. Ugh.
We go up there. There also might still be a rampaging monster going around. I would think they would have dealt with it somehow, but probably didn't find them. And then of course, if we could clear them out more up there, then maybe we'd be able to bring out the prisoners and let them loose upon the countryside where
Yeah.
they would go and get eaten by bears.
I think I like the idea of going upstairs.
Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. One way or another, we got to go upstairs to get the other key.
Yeah.
Okay, and Briar is grinning. I just
With or without the ogres?
Yeah, I was
That's
just
the
wondering-
question. Is like, do we want to bring the ogres and have an advantage in combat, but a disadvantage in terms of convincing them every step of the way that we're not like that we're on the level?
Yeah, I think we should leave the ogres behind, because that way we can go and obliterate everyone upstairs and come back and be like, they gave us the key.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's that.
Because-
We'll just go upstairs,
and
we'll
get some
convince them.
takeout.
That we need the key. You know, we're just gonna go and talk to them, tell them we need the key to go look for Eric's brother, and we'll be back soon.
Yeah.
Covered in
Oh,
blood. Oh, we're already covered in blood. Most of it's mine.
Employee number 1. Bring food?
Yes.
We'll ask him where food is.
Absolutely.
What's hold up?
We
What-
saw
what-
the kitchen.
Yeah, we
were
saw the
looking
kitchen.
at
He
those.
points at Tao though. He's like,
Yeah.
employee number 1. What name?
Tao.
Hi,
Sorry, no, I'm the widow. Sorry,
widow.
I'm the widow.
Weirdo.
Yep.
Okay. Food.
Food. We'll do food.
The kitchen was that room off in the northwest corner, right? We were
Yeah.
looking, in the first time we got here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that explains why they were working in the kitchen so intensely. Apparently, they need a lot of food here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we're
So-
gonna go find you food. You just wait right here. You've been so nice. It's
Okay.
good to
Yeah.
find you
And we'll
food.
be back with food and the key.
Yeah.
Okay, so he unlocks the door, this one here. He's guessing that's the way you guys want to go. You don't have to go in that
I-
direction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
fine.
think that's where we want to go. It
Okay.
takes us close to where we last saw her.
Yeah.
Probably in the middle of trouble, but
Alright, so, yeah, so let's go ahead and I'm going to put you, I guess.
That's true. I am good at making pies. We'll bring him back to Red Larch. Feed him all the pies he wants, and he can defend the town against future orc incursions.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
So now if you
you ever
guys,
get tired of him? Poison
we're-
pie.
to mouse out, or get a zoom out, I should say, you will find yourself in the upstairs room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Stairwell.
All right. Well, let's crack open the door and take a peek.
Okay. I make sure I got everything set up here. I'm pretty sure I do. These guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put them on that layer.
The hallway is just like entirely full of monks. Like every square is a monk.
It's okay. That by the rule of conservation of monk jutsu, will be
Mhm.
fine. Also, then they can only attack us one at a time.
Let's see.
Is it conservation of wushu for them? I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out how I want to proceed. So right quick. Just gonna think. It wouldn't be that. It wouldn't do. It wouldn't do. Okay. So you crack open the door and you take a peek outside. What you do see is I guess you see this and suppose two, I guess.
Since this is gonna be close quarters fighting, I'll have both daggers drawn.
Okay. So there's basically that's what you see as you peek around the corner.
Okay.
If we need a long
Now-
rest, you have to roll for how many charges their wand of magic missile recharges, right?
Yeah.
I think somebody was saying it doesn't get back the full 7 every time.
Oh,
It's
is it
like a
is it
roll.
D6 you get back?
Or is it
I
D4?
don't know.
A D6 or D4?
Hang on.
I think it's a die plus something.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll look it up. It's probably in the Dungeon Master Guide, so I'll look it up
I
while
think
we
so.
do that. But I think what I'll do is I will sneak up to. Oh, I can't go through the door because it's got the vision blocker. But I want to go to right there.
Oh, okay. 1 second. I'll remove the blocker.
Master's Guide.
I'm not seeing anything different, and I don't even see us anymore.
Oh,
Okay.
we're up top. Scroll up.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah.
that's right.
Sorry. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
Right. So we're just outside. Oh, there's the training room, the number one person in the. Yeah, right.
Which, that's just where you guys, when you peeked through the window, when you were moving around outside, that's what you saw inside. That could be the situation still. Might not be.
Yeah.
So
I
everything
know.
that's up here right now that you haven't visited a room in a while,
Yeah.
you have memory of what was left there, but that might not be what's there now.
Of course.
Yeah, exactly.
I expect they've left.
Yeah,
What's that?
6 plus 1
D6 plus
is
1.
how many charges it
So how many charges do you have now?
5.
5 charges. Okay.
Yeah. And,
Very
and of course, you don't want to use the last one if you can
Yeah,
avoid
exactly. So really 4.
it. Yeah.
So yeah, if I come over here, I want to peek through the corner to the north.
Okay. Very good. Let's go ahead and
expect it's okay,
reveal
but-
that. You will see that.
So those stairs go up?
No, those stairs are going down.
Wait, what? Really?
Not very steep stairs.
I'm trying to like look on the other thing. They would have to come out just north of like the Ogre guard room, and I don't see another set of stairs there.
Those are stairs
That just-
down to just the garden, right?
Yeah.
The
The garden
yeah.
is lower level than the part of the
Right.
house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They just go to the door here.
Yeah.
I
those,
see.
those are
So-
very literal stairs. Stairs go down to that door. Door goes out. To
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Because if you'll notice here, there's basically 2 flights of stairs. So that one's only
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
go down 1
Go
flight.
up to the landing and then up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I would like to do is go here and crack open this door to confirm that this room is still empty.
Okay. And yeah, you crack open the door and there is nobody inside.
Okay, and I think we should do the same thing for this one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
You crack open that
I'm
door.
just lurking and waiting behind because this all looked to be probably in my move distance. Yeah.
Okay. And there's nobody inside.
Okay. Which doesn't surprise me. First of all, we kited a lot of guards to that other room by aggroing everything,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
of course it's been like a day.
Yeah.
Maybe if we're lucky, they lost some fighting the Umber Hulk.
That's my hope.
Oh, I didn't realize when we were away we have an anonymous donation, $26.28. There's no message, but thank you very much. Very much appreciated.
Very much.
Anonymous.
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 So,
You taking a look through that door too?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
Should I come up for that?
Yeah,
my
come up a little
my
closer.
stealth check will probably give you away, right? Because I still have disadvantage on stealth.
True,
Okay.
but it's through the wall and the
like-
door, so
Um.
they get a big penalty to their perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you You
Stealth
crack
is
open that
on.
door.
Okay, apparently I'm awesome,
Yeah. No problem.
and also wasting all of the good die rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's empty too.
There's nobody inside. However, make a what's your passive perception? Okay, make
I was gonna say, I
a
was gonna go ahead
perception
and
check.
Scout the room about, but you want me to make a perception check?
Yep. Oh,
Ah,
you see nothing.
close.
Okay, but what I am going to do is I want to go into this room. Oh, except I can't because of the blocker. But
Right.
then I want to use my investigation. I want to snoop around the room. I don't expect there to be
There
a
you go.
key just sitting on one of these shelves or anything like that. But I want to look around anyway.
Okay.
Yes.
Look at the shelves.
Okay.
Stuff
Yeah.
all like monk weapons or
yeah,
any
it's-
other weird stuff.
You find staves. You also find various manner of dress, like looks like training gear.
Mm-hmm.
And-
Geese.
Yeah, basically that. And yeah, just right here in the middle, there is a mat,
Mhm.
and it's like a, I don't know if it's straw or it's bamboo or it's something. Yeah, not quite sure what the material is, but it's sort of
I'll-
rough to the feet, smooth, but like
I'll just
hard.
peek under the mat
Hard.
just to make sure. But I don't expect there to be anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. If you
Yeah,
lift up the
I'll-
mat,
I'll
all you
be from
see
there.
is what you expect dust, but there's nothing. There's like just it's immaculate. Like there's no sign of dust anywhere.
Okay.
It's very clean, super
Hmm.
clean.
Okay.
All right. What about over here?
Okay. So yes, I will reveal here for you.
A hallway and a door to the side.
There
Maybe
you go.
just abandon the building.
Oh, behind us, right there, beside you. Oh.
Yeah. And then yes, there's a door here. If I can click on it. Oh, I have to get my selector. So this door here.
Mm-hmm.
We looked in those windows, didn't we? Did we
There were
not
no
look
windows here.
No, there are no windows there. No.
Yeah,
Oh,
this area is
fine.
a dark area.
Yeah.
Actually, is there not a window right there?
No.
That's what it looked like to me. Yeah.
No. Unfortunately, that's just
Just cracks.
that's
things.
a side of a wall. You know. No window though. Yeah. So no, as you look at this door, and
Is it different?
yes, it is. In terms of having a lock, it does have a lock, and as you get close to the door, though, you can almost audibly sense or feel and sense there's something extra going on here.
Okay. Well, let me check
That's
the door for
convenient.
traps and anything like that.
Mhm.
There you go. It's a good roll.
And let me just make sure. Da-da-da-da-da.
So we could always come in from the back over here too if we wanted, but
Yeah. Yeah, no. There's no trap on the door that you can tell.
okay. You guys want me to try to open up this door then?
Quietly. I won't stand near you.
Yeah.
So
I guess.
there's a lock. I'll go in there with the thieves' tool to confirm if it's locked or not, and then attempt to unlock it.
Okay.
There we go. That's good.
All right. Yeah. So as you approach and you start to try to fiddle with the door, you get very mildly shoved backwards. It just pushes you away, keeps you from being able to pick at the door.
Hear anything, and am I sensing any orcs in that direction?
You don't sense any orcs in that direction, but as you do get sort of shoved away, you hear, "What are you doing? Get away from my door."
So this is someone's like private quarters. They've got a force field or some damn thing on top of the door
Mhm.
to keep orcs out. Like that doesn't sound like an alarmed voice. Just sounds like someone being annoyed that someone's.
Actually,
going out
if
the
you
door.
if it is the same voice that you heard before, in the crypt area that you did like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, downstairs.
Yeah, it's
what?
it's the same voice
The guy with the undead stuff downstairs. That
Mhm.
voice.
Okay.
that told you not to just to
Maybe
leave.
there's
Just leave him
something
alone. Leave him alone. Yeah, that one.
Okay, see, I thought we were leaving a spirit alone, but now I'm thinking there's a freaking necromancer up in here.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's like sarcophagus thing.
Okay, I suppose so. Well, this might not be where we're needing to go right now anyway. I don't think we should force this
Save it
door
for
at
last.
this time.
yeah. Save it for last, or
Weird,
not
'cause
at
this
all
is-
if we find his brother.
This is definitely not above the tomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
No, it definitely is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
It's well above the tomb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Close
Oh
enough.
yeah, the scale's a little off, but that's okay.
So you want to reveal down this hallway? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna go like
Probably.
that.
Oh, look at all the doors.
That's a lot of doors.
Well, this.
Yeah.
Two
Okay.
there.
Well,
Well,
What is that
this one's a
little-
window, right?
yeah, that's a window there.
Ooh. All right, let's start by peeking through this window.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh, do we have to? Everybody?
Well, I'm the one running up to the window.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
just whoever's going up to the window.
Yeah, so I got a 23 to go up to the window.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's good enough. So we're going to reveal the area. Actually, before I do that, I need to do 1 second. I need to do this.
I've got a tiny little hand mirror. I'm just like, whoop.
There you go.
I thought you were saying you had tiny little hands.
That's gonna bug you forever. All right. So what you see is like
This is gonna be a great party. It's gonna be the best party ever.
that.
It's gonna be tremendous.
That's it.
Trust me.
Helped.
Like that. Suppose.
Another
Oh, a
statue.
statue.
It's a statue of Captain America.
Is this a wall behind it?
Where? Sorry, over. This right
Where
here.
the black is right over here?
Yeah, no, that's not a wall. No, it's just.
Okay, I just can't see. because
Yeah,
of
you
the
just can't really see
Yeah.
from the angle.
Okay.
I suppose this could be just one big hallway leading up to the temple doors.
Quite
It's gonna
possibly.
be huge.
Right, because we actually saw one of the monks like leave and run down through this double door before in some direction. So,
Yeah.
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 well, I guess go ahead. I don't know, Lasan or someone, and crack open one of the doors over here.
Oh yeah.
And that should
Give me a
vision in
stealth
the other
check, or should I say?
Well, I just rolled it already, so we'll just use what I had. I
Bagpipe?
rolled a new stealth check, and with disadvantage,
Yeah.
I got
You
13.
open the door.
Okay, you
Yeah.
open disadvantage. You got a 13.
Yep.
Okay. Right. So as you open the door, you see.
So yeah, what? By the way, this thing was just a statue, right?
Yeah, that's just a statue.
Just a statue.
Like the ones out in the garden area.
Mhm.
Let's see. I need to actually drag something around here. There you are. That's the one.
If it's an Umber Hulk, I'm closing the door.
Yeah.
Oh, someone there.
All right.
Sure.
So yeah, you see this.
Is this? Oh,
Is
it
it a
is just a
monk?
hallway.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
And because you rolled a 13, he runs down the hall.
Uh oh.
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 Oh, and the
Chase or do we let them come to us?
There's like there's no good answer to this.
The nice thing, if we just stay over here, Lasan might be able to pepper them with
I think
arrows as they run towards us. But
Mhm.
shoot that far?
Yeah, but then they can bring whatever they've got.
I can go and hide behind the statue.
We're not gonna outrun him anyway.
Yeah.
Once he's seen us, he's gone.
Yeah, these are monks. They're
He has a
pretty
big head
quick.
start, and he's gonna be faster. So, yeah.
Okay, and you know what I want to do? I want to quickly, while he's doing that, I actually want to peek in
Is
there.
I agree. Yeah.
I want to make
Okay.
sure there's nothing coming up behind us. Plus, it's potentially a place we could hide or set up or choke point or.
These are windows like out in front. Do we not look through this stuff?
We didn't because we didn't know about the windows at that stage, or we weren't thinking about it.
Give
We
me
never
another
went back
stealth
around
check
to the front.
on that
Another
door.
one?
Yep, just on that door. Very good.
Nice.
Okay.
The door does not see you coming.
I sneak attack the door.
All right, it was effective. All right, so yeah, so you look inside, and you
Door
don't
was
see
flat-footed
anybody
and hardwooded.
inside.
These are
But
desks.
make a spot check.
Perception.
Yep, or yeah, perception. Oh, that's good enough. All right. So what you do see, however, is
Looks like there's scrolls over here. There's probably information in this room
Mm-hmm.
It
while
looks-
we're like waiting for the guards to come and attack us.
This is the what's the word for
You
it?
do see-
My...
this guy.
Who?
There's
Oh,
a
oh,
guy
there's a
out
monk
there.
outside.
Yep.
He's keeping calm.
But yeah, he's just standing there. He's looking
doesn't-
through the window, but he's not moving.
What is he?
He's a monk.
He looks like he's another monk.
A monk. Like a human.
I
Okay.
usually
Yep.
can't tell what these actual like things are, but he looks like the same one that we saw earlier that we've associated with monks now.
Yeah. All these monks also have these masks on. They're like
Right.
sort of
yeah.
gilded looking. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
this is-
very
this is
stone
definitely,
faced
like-
masks, if you will.
This is definitely like a Doctor Who episode monastery.
So I guess I'll just close the door.
You can.
I wonder,
There's
like,
There's also
what
this
the
door
hell?
here.
Why are they looking? Why are they outside looking in? They can't just torch the place. Everything's made out of stone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does not feel good though.
No, it doesn't.
All right, but the other monks haven't. All right, so that was like a round or two. Is
Yeah.
anyone
What
coming
was
down
it?
this big hallway?
Is it desks, scrolls? Does it look like writing utensils? Like what is this? What are we actually seeing?
Right. Inside of this room here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. There's desks. It almost seemed like writing desks, if you will.
Yeah. They're all gonna transform into ravens and attack.
Yes. That makes TARDIS noises. Can't do it. Sound like a pigeon. Never mind.
I want to go and hide behind the statue. Oh, I can't move through the door.
Oh, right. Of course you can, because of reasons that I have set
There's
forth.
force fields everywhere.
Yes. Now you
Doors.
can. Go ahead. Move through.
So yeah, I just want to sort of hide behind this.
Okay, you can.
See what else is down there.
Well, partially that, and also if the monks come back, then
Okay.
flank. Well, not the flanking's the thing, but
All right.
So,
And
that's
what-
probably bad.
so if we're mentally linked, did you see any reaction from the guy peeking in the window? Like he didn't react to you
Yeah.
opening the door?
No.
You did. You
No
did-
reaction.
You did stealth like crazy, but
You were very
Interesting that
quiet.
there's windows here.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
I agree.
like if like I don't want to trigger more stuff by like aggroing him, but it would be nice to be able to like. Do these doors here
Wait.
open away from me or towards me?
They open, away.
What if
Away.
we went
Okay.
outside
Can't really
through this
barricade them.
door and just took out that monk who was outside?
Oh, maybe.
All right.
Here, like this
One
is a
last-
job for like stealthy assassination
Yeah,
shit.
remember there are gargoyles around,
Oh,
eh?
I'll just wait here.
Oh.
then.
That's
We're,
right. How did that gargoyle
Oh.
aggro before when we opened the door?
When we open the door, yeah, there's one
Yeah,
right
I don't want
there,
to fight
eh?
the gargoyle.
Yeah, they were a pain in the rear.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it! I was all proud of my assassination stuff, but
I mean, you could go
Well,
back in
I-
there and maybe rush him and jump through the window and like stab him in the neck. or
What about this door? If the hallway is now empty, what's in this
Yeah,
one?
we need to know what's coming from that door.
okay. Yeah,
That's
all
where
right.
the way they were running, right? They ran off to the west.
Yeah, so they ran over that way, but yeah, maybe you want to check this door?
Yeah. I
That sounds
do.
like a good idea.
Should I come over to you or keep watching the hall here?
We
I
do
guess
need a set of eyes
we
on
got
the
a
hallway.
window here, right? So yeah,
Like it might be like Lasan, especially at the window or something like that, because she's got her bow.
yeah,
Yep.
she could shoot through the window.
Shoot through the window.
Yeah, that's a good spot there. I
I
think.
would have to throw away my shovel to actually hit someone, and it's not
Okay.
very effective.
All right,
What do you want to do?
open the door.
Open the door.
He's
Okay.
stealthily. open.
Stealthily open the door. So give me a stealth check.
That's a terrible word.
Oh.
I'm not gonna re-roll this.
Okay,
No.
Okay.
I gotta save my luck points for what is
Yeah.
probably a very serious fight.
Oh, good. Let's get somebody.
All right, I guess we're fighting.
You see him, but he knows you're coming.
Yeah.
He-
so
he
like
is-
I'm up opening the door, and the problem is this one goes.
Yep.
Oh god damn it!
Yep. And interestingly
Yeah.
enough,
Rush him.
yeah. What?
Can
Yeah.
I just shoot? Can I just shoot through the open door?
He just goes through.
if I don't want to rush him, can I just like cold play him, or I don't know?
Really, we don't get an action for like. Come on, there's got to be an initiative roll. We don't
Well, it's just
surprise him.
honestly there would be, but you rolled a 1.
All right.
It's yeah.
Okay.
It's yeah. There would
We
be,
were
but you rolled a 1.
surprised by how noisy the door was.
Mhm.
Yeah. He was
Okay,
already
I-
on his way through. He realized that door was opening and it wasn't supposed to. So
Right.
I think what we do is we run into the next room and Eric kicks open the next door.
They're
Yeah,
running
come on.
from us. Let's go.
Okay,
Ah,
get an open door.
oh
lots of
shit!
ways.
Possibly.
I'm sorry.
Eh.
You can't get through that door because I have wheeled it. There we go. And
Okay, let's go.
you there. Okay.
Yes, there's another right there in front of the window while you open that one. I can shoot through again. Oh, no. This
Oh, welcome.
mouse. Somebody else's mouse. This is it's doing things I don't want
I'm trying to figure out how to do this because that was good. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Just
No.
rush through the next door.
Yeah.
As
What could
fast as he is,
possibly
as
go
fast
wrong?
as you are. Yeah, no, he'll be like this. Okay, so, doop. And yeah, you can break open that door or rush through that door. Doop. And that's what you see.
Yeah.
More.
Okay.
And there's no one in
They're
it.
all like, they're setting up. They're trapping us. They're baiting us to come over here.
They're clearly baiting us. Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
All right. So here's what I want to do instead.
What,
then.
what does the sun
Well-
see through these windows? Is there anything going on there? Are the doors to the Great Hall open? What?
Yeah.
Right. No, if you look through that, if you look through there, those doors to the far side, right? Oh, I can't click. If they're right here, they are shut.
Yeah. They're closed.
Okay.
So we walk in, we have a courtyard, a big hall, statues into the main room. We've got a hall on either side. We have kind of come on.
Should we pop out through the front door and just like murderize this guy and potentially, I don't know, there might be another guy over here, but that would be out of line of sight of the gargoyles. So maybe?
It might
Maybe.
work. Yeah.
It's
Well,
worth a
open
try
the
if you
door.
want.
The
Fit-
gargoyles move, just close it and we'll stay in.
The Fingod Didas says that just tell the monks that you work for the ogre and you want to collect lunch for the boss.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll work.
that's right.
All right. So you guys want to go move through that door then?
Yeah, I actually
Um,
think like it maybe even like Lasan starts off and like just quickly just like burst through the door, boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if the gargoyles don't move, then we'll.
Remember,
deal
these monks are tougher than they look. Eh? They have like 30, 40 hit points themselves.
True, we're not gonna one-shot the monks. But...
Give me a strength check on that door.
with-
Whoever's
Oh.
trying to move it.
I'm thinking the doors. Do they move in or out? Like from
From here, they do move out.
really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's actually very convenient for us then. I was
Yeah.
expecting
Yes.
in because that's usually easier to bar.
Then
So what should happen is Eric should push open the
Push
door
it
for
open,
Lasan.
Yep.
So that she
Okay.
can just come through. Or I guess it doesn't matter. If they go out, then Lasan can just open it up. But you're saying they're stuck or locked or
Don't know.
strength check.
well,
me a-
I
give
will
me
My,
unlock
use my I can use my athletics skill, right? Like not
Yep.
just a strength check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Athletics skill.
Excellent.
Oh,
So I
they do
still
have
get
a deflect
13.
projectiles thing.
Right.
That's true too. I forgot about that.
So your first push against this door, it does not budge, like even
Oh.
slightly.
Try again. Can we help?
Well,
Yeah, you can get some assistance if you want.
Or do we? Mm.
I want to check and see if they're just locked.
Oh.
They are not locked.
Okay, they're not locked. They're stuck.
Okay.
Hmm.
I don't know. Try again.
Oh.
Hey, look.
Athletics. Okay, Eric, doing it again.
Yeah.
So this time,
Yeah.
when you push against it, from the other side, give me a perception check.
Oh
Lasan.
my God, there's someone on the other side, or they've covered it in rocks or some shit.
Perception check.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not good enough,
Not that
unfortunately.
great.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you don't hear anything specifically. Although, yeah, you could look through those windows. That would be interesting.
There are windows. Yes.
If I go here,
Yes.
right? Can I see anything in front of the door?
Make a reflex save.
Oh, okay.
Dexterity save. Yeah.
Dexterity save.
Yeah.
We're used to saying reflex
Okay.
save because we're used to third ed.
All right. So
Pretty good.
Make a saving throw versus rod, staffs, and wands.
let's
Yeah.
let's see here. I'm gonna grab this guy.
Poke you in the eye.
Yeah. You look up. It's a Three Stooges episode now. Wah.
Okay. So what happens
Nice guy, eh?
is you just nimbly dodged the hand of this creature, this bull-like humanoid.
This who what?
Bull-like humanoid.
I didn't expect there to be minotaurs outside
No
or
kidding.
above ground.
Yep. Strangely enough,
That's
here it
what-
is. And
That's what
it was
he's a-
reaching through the window. He was grabbing for you, and you just got out of the way.
Can I stab his hand?
Yeah, actually. You can make a strike. He made his move, his surprise round. You do hit.
All right, excellent.
Just figured
This
hope
sounds
so.
like a great place for me to just like psychic boom him. Psychic boom, psychic boom. I mean, well, I don't know actually.
It's like, how much do we care if he's out there? I don't know.
You know what? I'll hold off for now. He can take 7.
Did it take
I don't
7?
know What the, we don't know what the hell's going on, frankly.
Okay, let me get it to the right.
Take 7 points
you
of
go.
damage to his hand.
Okay. Yep. No, he snatches his hand back really
Celebrities
fast.
just go out and like grab people. God.
He snatches his hand back really fast, and yeah, let's see the guy that goes that way. And Lasan, are you looking out the other one?
Well, I was, yes.
Okay,
So-
make a reflex save.
No.
Oh, you also nimbly dodge the incoming grab.
I did it nimbly. Yeah, I did it nimbly.
There we go.
So there's another one.
Yep.
Oh my goodness gracious. I wonder how many doors have got these things guarding. They said there were many, many minotaurs.
Mm-hmm.
We're
You know what?
trapped.
There's minotaurs holding the doors here. Like they're keeping us. They're thinking like, they've got us trapped in here. It's like, no, we're not trapped in here with you.
What?
You're trapped in here with
Because
us.
we're-
I don't want to
because
fight the
we're
minotaurs and the super monk lady.
Yeah, no,
No.
not really.
No. And quite in
Very
fact,
confusing.
you definitely dodged it. You could get an attack now since it's not really rolling initiative, but basically he attacked you. Now you get to attack him if you want.
Oh, sure. What the heck?
Smack his hand.
Me smack his hand.
If you get the arrow all the way through his hand,
Whoa,
you might not be able to pull
okay.
it back through the window.
So 10
That
points of
would be
damage.
funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
He does take 10 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. So that's that sort of round there. And
Tours. They've got many tours.
before there's another round,
Mhm.
they don't move. But however, you need to give me a perception check again, the sun, because you have the highest perception. I'm just making it like more you that is able to do this.
Yep.
That's gone so well for me. Da.
Okay, 14.
That's all right.
Yeah, no. So you do not hear
It's less than
anything
her
of
passive, so
importance.
it's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as the end of that
Got
happens,
problems.
these guys run off, and they both run off in the same direction.
Yeah, they clearly have some sort of plan here. Can we open the door now?
And can you actually see them from there? No, you really can't. So let's just do it this way.
I just see them disappear by. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You
No.
still want to
You
open the door?
make another check on the door if you want. Strength check on the door.
Okay.
I'll assist.
Assistance is
it'll
good.
It'll give them.
Hey.
If you assist, it gives someone advantage, but it seems like it's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. So with the crit, you are now able to open the door by 1 inch.
What the hell's on the other side?
You can see there's a bunch of stone. In fact.
Yeah. All right. Well then.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That's a waste of
Probably
time.
not getting out this way then.
An inch. Any way to get an arrow through that to shoot them up?
Maybe technically you could try.
I could try.
So they don't want us to escape. All right. Well.
You're stuck. Huh. Can I try? Okay, how would that actually work? You've got just an inch, so you've just got a little bit. You put
A
through.
little tiny bit of clearance. You look through.
Oh,
it's
you want to be
all-
able to shoot this guy?
it's all
Yeah.
rocks. I think if there's a whole pile of rocks that's blocking the doors, I doubt you're gonna be able to shoot
Fine.
through it.
Or just okay. So it's like right up the side of the.
Yeah. No, it's not really just even a pile of ordinary rock, right? It's rock, but it's also like almost like pillar perfectly cut shaped rock. Like it's just big shapes of rock, like cut
Okay.
rock. So it's stacked pretty hard. But you were able to move it with a 20, so you keep rolling 20s and you might get out eventually.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
The windows are too narrow to crawl through, right?
They look
Um,
kind of little.
Yeah, no. They're if you were a small creature, you might be able to get through.
He just called us fat. All right.
It could lose some weight.
Oh Lord.
What do you want to do? Where
Kitchen
do you want to go?
I don't want to walk into the place they're baiting us into.
Okay, but now with the layout of this, what we haven't, I mean, this was the kitchen up here, right? There's probably an eating area beside that. It would seem like a thing. We haven't seen any sort of
Yeah.
Right, a dining hall. Yeah.
sleeping rooms or
Yeah, you-
cells or anything like that so far. Like, what would be over here?
Yeah, this here was indeed the kitchen. Yeah, you guys remember that,
That
seeing
would-
that.
remember that.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else over in this direction that's still covered, you have no idea what to expect.
I'm wondering if this is like some kind of room, if this would be cells for sleeping. I
Hmm
wonder what this is. It seems like an odd shape for a dining room. Unless, I mean, this could just be a hall. It comes and turns around, like, or it could be a small room there. I guess I don't know.
hmm
I don't know. Well,
No. Yeah.
we need a key,
These guys are very
We need-
undecided about which way to go. It's amazing.
and this guy may be the one with the key.
No, it's gonna be a boss
Or the
person.
guy
He's
with
like a
the white-
regular guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No.
Because there was a woman that we saw here. I don't remember if she was blindfolded or something, but
Um.
And that's not this
there
one.
with a bunch of monks.
That's
No,
not this
that-
one?
It's just
Okay.
a regular monk.
Okay.
Yeah, there wasn't a blindfold on her. No.
Okay, I don't remember. I didn't remember all the details, but there was someone in the middle there who seemed.
And the Minotaurs ran
Important.
this way. Going to what? So are they going to guard some other door now that they figure we can't get out of this one?
Don't know.
Which would be nice. It would mean that every door doesn't have two of them at it.
Yeah.
And we could go and check the other doors. Like, do we want to go back to one of the garden doors and see what's what? Oh, Eric's went through there. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
okay.
we might as well check these doors here.
Yeah.
we've got here. Let's
Although, should we peek around the corner first?
Yeah.
Probably lying in wait around that
as
corner.
stealthily as
I'll
possible.
go up there and take a peek.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. So as you peek around the corner, you see that.
Okay. And I think I'll stay here while Eric opens the other door, because honestly, I'm not as
Okay.
worried about stealthily opening the door to this room. First of all,
Yeah.
it's probably empty,
Mhm.
and even if it's not, okay, good. Someone we
Yeah.
can finally kill.
So I'll open a door here.
Okay. So give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, it doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. So you open the door. Actually, is that guy? No, he is. Right. So
Is there anything we can do to set like a counter trap? Put oil on the ground or something, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty hard.
There we go.
Smoke them out somehow. I don't see how that would work.
Yeah.
So if we like just assume,
Mhm.
a little room. Okay.
It's
If
literally
they're
just
all,
a pointless empty room.
Mhm.
Like, there's nothing in there at all.
Nothing.
oh,
Wow. That's
Although
weird.
it probably has some amount of flavor text. Let's see what they have.
flavor us.
I'm gonna flavor you up.
It's flavored like vanilla.
You look up the flavor text. Flavor
So-
text says this room contains absolutely nothing.
It could happen.
Is it? What? Sorry. All right. No, it is. All right. So this one. Very good. So yeah, on the floor there is stuff on the floor actually. They're very very thin pallets.
Okay.
On the floor.
So it is better. Okay.
Yeah.
There is also a pile of clothing off to one side.
All right. I'll go investigate the pile of clothing. I can't
Okay.
actually move in there, but that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, no. As you go to investigate the pile of clothing, you do realize that you can't get through the door. It is indeed a pile of clothing, and
Okay.
It is a pile of clothing, just like that.
just like that.
That's awesome.
There's nothing hidden in it.
No,
Okay.
nothing hidden in the pile of clothing. It just seems
Okay.
probably maybe dirty clothes.
It's all like monk's clothing, like the same stuff those guys wear.
Yep,
Any masks?
same outfit looking type of thing.
No spare masks.
No spare masks.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll check the next door.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to roll a stealth check on this one either. So we're just gonna go ahead and open this up.
Like, spoilers. There's nobody there.
There's gonna be another
Yep.
one like that. Oh well, more beds.
Is there proper beds this time?
Those are proper beds.
And what's that? Oh, that looks like a little fireplace. Okay.
Just like a little kiln.
And it's empty.
Yep.
Anything in here? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at least
Um,
if we fight these guys in like a doorway or something like that, we've got a good choke point for Eric to tank.
Mm-hmm.
So
Alice-
do all of these doors open away from us, like, or? Do they open-
Yeah,
or
these
do they
are
open
opening
into the
away.
hall? Okay.
Alice Storm suggested we use the clothes for disguises.
Yeah, no, we're not fooling
They're gonna
anyone.
know us,
Probably
right?
not.
Like they're not going to know our face.
I mean, you could
Oh.
try, but there will be some major
Were
disadvantages.
there masks there?
No
Yeah.
masks, no.
That's what
yeah,
I just asked.
I asked about the masks. Yeah.
That would be
I'm going to, since we know we're walking into an ambush now. I'm going to walk in there and pick up one of the beds and just start like sliding it around like ahead. So the next, because one of these doors is going to have a whole bunch of guys waiting to like shoot whoever comes through it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to shove the door open with the bed. So I'm basically opening it with like a barricade.
Okay. All right. So, give me, you guys, give me a, I say guys, I guess it'd be you and Tao, because Eric and Tao, who are the closest. Give me a perception roll.
Right, because I've been looking at around the corner and.
Completely average. Exactly.
And okay, right.
Nice.
So there will not be a surprise round, but what happens is I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this open. Which layer? Oh, this layer. Very good. Go here. There's that, and that. Bring it all.
Is this before or after I've got the bed to like shove ahead of me, like standing up?
No, this will be after. Or actually, I guess almost during, but yeah, whatever. It's
Okay,
fine.
So,
You
so
do.
I go into the room. You guys are like, what are you doing now? Just like come out, just like pushing a bed ahead of me is like is blockade.
Let's see.
Wow.
A
I trapped myself in
very-
the room.
You see before you a very, very large dwarf come flying out of this room. Boom. He's
Oh.
massive. He's a gray dwarf. He's a dark.
Yeah, I don't know how, but I got through into this room and now I can't get back into the hall.
Oh, wow. Probably because of my shenanigans again. 1 second. I will fix it. Yeah, how did you get in there?
I don't know.
There you go. Now get back out.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Anyhow.
So a big dwarf comes through that door.
Okay.
So
Okay, I
there's
don't see
no
him
surprise round,
bad.
but followed by yet another big dwarf. Okay.
Now, what do you mean by big dwarf? Just like
They are
You know,
large.
warrior.
They cast in large.
Yeah, they are
Oh,
large
okay,
creatures. Yeah, they're no longer medium. They are large.
Wow.
And so go ahead and let's start rolling initiative.
Okie dokie.
Let's go ahead and add turn, and then add turn. This one.
Solid initiative, so I can continue missing.
Oh wow.
Move things down a bit,
Well, same thing
see.
twice.
Okay, so no bonuses there.
There's 2 of them? There's 2 of them.
There is.
There's at least 2. There's 2 that came into the hall.
Yeah.
Did we see anything past when they opened the door? See any like of the room behind them? Possibly more dwarves.
Yeah. No.
Hear
Yeah.
anything?
There are definitely more dwarves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the initiative order right now? I'm not going to put them on the initiative yet because they haven't shown up. Not to mention they can't do anything anyway.
Yeah.
Because they're taking up all the 2 dwarves that came out are taking up all the space. So we're gonna go descending like that. So Lasan, it is your turn. These are unfortunately not orc. These are dwarves.
But they're standing next to each other.
Yes, I know. I'm just be shooting through the 2 little friends.
That's okay.
there.
You are a very very good hunter. You're fine.
Sure.
Just don't roll a 1. No, I'm playing. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Okay, that is
nice.
definitely gonna hit. Which one are you aiming for?
I would have done this one first.
Should start with him and then shoot the
Okay,
other one.
very good. So that one takes 6 damage then?
Yep.
Okay. And the other one also gets hit and takes 10 damage.
Yep.
Wow.
Good stuff.
Good start. So
Yep.
that's your turn, and that's Tao's turn.
Do.
Now, since they haven't gone,
Mm-hmm.
and we weren't surprised or anything like that, I'm assuming that I could move away from them without drawing an attack of opportunity, like sort of like a flat-footed kind of thing.
Yeah.
They haven't acted yet.
Yeah, they haven't acted
So-
yet, so it's fine.
Then yeah,
Yeah.
what I'll do is I'll stab the front guy, and then I will roll back. Stabby,
Okay.
stabby.
So stabby and roll. Stabby,
Nice.
stabby, roll.
And I think because there's a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't know how many hit points these guys got, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna go and just try to explode the first guy. Standard move, try to explode someone in the first round of combat.
1
Even though
point,
the odds
3
a bit more.
points.
So that was 9 physical damage plus only
Yeah.
14 psychic on
On
3d10.
on which one?
The south guy.
This one there. So 9 and 14?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
23.
All right, he is not
Powerful,
looking
that
good.
enough. And then yeah, I'll just drop back to here.
Yeah,
Okay.
Maybe if he'd rolled better, he would have died.
Yeah, slightly
okay.
better,
I
you
will
would have
miss him
died.
completely.
Or he would have died. Sorry. I'm gonna add another turn. I forgot that the one they have javelins too. So the one at the door can actually throw a javelin. So I should probably roll his initiative. So
Alright.
it is 9.
He probably can't javelin me because there's a bed between me and him. Like there
Right.
should be a bed right here that's standing upright. Now I don't know what it is going to do really, because if I'm trying to fight them, then I'm probably not actually like holding the bed in place. Like this isn't what it was for exactly.
Okay.
But there is a
Okay.
bed in between right now. At least against ranged attacks, it's going to function as cover. I don't know if it would.
Yeah, as other types of dodge, probably, or not dodge, but AC. I'm gonna keep your AC pretty much the way it is.
Yeah, that's fine. The guys in melee, I'm sure if I can hit them, they can hit me and stuff like that. It's only blocking half of the hall, and they can reach around easily. But if a guy is throwing a javelin, anyone directly behind the bed should be safe for at least this round.
Yeah, I would give them full cover, so I'll give them -4.
And I backed into the room over here.
Okay, very good. So that's gonna hit you, Eric. I'm just making sure I do this right. So
If I saw
Double
someone with a
damage.
javelin.
okay, so that's right. So that's 6, and then takes 12, and take So 14 points of damage.
Is that a crit?
No, sorry, he's enlarged, so he doubles his dice.
Now you're rolling the dice twice, right? You're not just doubling the number.
Yeah, no, I'm rolling it twice. I rolled a 6 and rolled a 6.
Okay.
So
Craziness. Okay, well that takes out. So I take 11 damage after armor, but that still takes out all my temporary hit points, and then still does some damage to me.
okay, and now it's your turn. This is from the dwarf that is basically barely hanging on. He's like stumbles forward, and his weight's behind it because he can't stop himself. Really.
Oh, that was his actual melee attack. That wasn't the javelin. Okay, that's why.
No. The javelin guy's
like,
behind. He hasn't gone yet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and swing around the bed, and I'm gonna try and shovel him.
Okay, shoveling.
Shovel
Every
so
day
good.
I'm shoveling.
Yep.
All right.
That's a terrible roll.
I
14.
think that still hits.
11.
Let me take a look.
Is their AC down because they're like the damage is great.
Oh,
but-
okay. No, you missed him.
14 misses.
Yep.
Yeah.
Taking a look again, just making sure there's no. Yeah, no, 14 just misses.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll just stay where I am here. Whatever.
Okay.
The bed's kind of leaning there. It's not like it's being properly held up. But yeah.
Yep. There's going to be the javelin guy. He's going to throw the javelin now, and he's going to throw the javelin at the sun because it's a better ranged attack. You're a better target for ranged. He's going to try to throw it past the bed. But Lasan, because you're behind the bed, I'm going to give you full coverage because he's actually trying to shoot past or aim past it. So, see if
These guys have at least 30 hit
Okay,
points. Man.
he just missed. Whatever. That's fine.
Everything does. Yep.
Nowhere near it. Even if he had like no -4. Okay, so the other dwarf gets to go, and he will definitely hit. Minimum damage though. So there's 1, and then take 4 points of damage. I rolled 2
okay,
ones.
So I take 1.
Yep.
Yay.
Yep.
More of that.
Yeah, whatever. That makes me a little bit aggravated, but fine. The sun, it's your turn.
Same order, bottom one first.
Yeah, so this, the bottom guy's taking 29 hit points already, so hopefully it doesn't take more to kill him.
All right. Yeah. No. The first dwarf, the one that taken all the damage beforehand, is now down,
Good.
and the
Yes.
other one takes how much?
12.
Okay. He's also not happy. All right. Good shots. Tao, your turn.
Okay. There's not really a good position for me to get in here, it looks like, and deal some melee damage. And, of course, Eric's still the best person to try to tank some of it. So I think what I'm going to do is poke over here.
Yep.
And I'm just going to try to hit the first one, kill him with my brain.
Okay.
Save some charges from my Wand of Magic Missile.
Yep.
So that's one of my cantrips. Which... Oh yeah, I have to wait until next level before it goes up in damage. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he has to do an intelligence saving throw. It's
Intelligence?
DC 13 int save.
Okay. Making and it's on the one that's taking the damage, right? Or is it the one
Yes.
behind the door?
Yes, the one that's taking the damage.
Okay. Very good. Make sure I get his an int save. Okay. There's no bonuses. He fails it.
Nice. 8 points of psychic damage. Max damage.
He falters, but does not fall.
A little bit of blood coming out of his nose.
Oh man, he is like, yeah, he almost imploded. He's very badly hurt. And whose turn is it? Oh, it's this guy. He's dead. So now it's Eric's
It's my
turn.
turn.
Yep, Eric.
Okay.
Call me 11 now.
All right. I'm actually going to push forward so that because I'm moving within his reach, so it's not actually provoking attacks. I'm just like, okay, well, if that guy's, I'm going to try and shove past that guy with the bed and push it in front of the door.
Okay. I'm just
So-
pushing. Okay. Oh, he's trying to block the door.
Yeah, and then just shovel this guy.
Okay.
So that's more like a move action. I'm assuming that I'm strong enough to just push the door around, the bed around. I don't know how that's really like. I'm sure they can just like push.
They're
it back
pretty
out or
strong
something.
too. Give me a strength.
Well, I'm not pushing against anyone
Oh,
as far
okay.
as I know, right? Because this guy's dead. So when he tries to come out, I'm sure he can come out.
Yeah,
but
probably.
I think the door is just gonna like interfere. The bed's just gonna interfere, but it's not like a serious like. If I'm not spending my action on it, it's not gonna do that much, presumably.
Okay.
but is there. So it's like, what would I do? I was like, I'm gonna shove the door ahead of me there as I move in to attack this guy.
Okay, very good. Give you a bit of just standing cover, maybe.
Yeah.
Um,
Still rolling bad. Okay.
yeah, no, that's gonna miss.
Yes, it is.
Which is fortunate, I suppose.
Fortunate.
Yeah, for the dwarf anyway. So this guy is actually gonna move up against the bed.
Yeah.
What he's going to do, actually, let's see. What would I do in this situation?
Oh, it's such a...
Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, he's just gonna... If he pushes against it, I'm not sure. It's just, like, in the way.
Yes, that is literally what it is. I agree the bed is just in the way.
And let's make an opposed strength check to see whether or not he actually gets to push it out of the way and hit you.
Pure strength or athletics? Again, most of these things, I'm not sure how often you use a pure strength check versus athletics.
In this case, I think it'll be athletics check.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I almost had a really good roll, but no.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he easily pushes the bed. He just shoves it his big body, right? And he just shoves that bed away with one arm and then swings with his other and hits you with an axe or a pickaxe attack.
Yeah.
And he misses horribly, so that's fine.
Sweet.
Lovely.
Right.
That's good enough.
That has happened.
So that's good. And the one that is right in front of you, the one that is really badly hurt,
Yeah.
somehow he just goes and disappears.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't realize that Durgard had the ability to turn invisible.
Yep.
That's a pretty typical ability for them through the years.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't remember that.
So he disappears. Lasan, your turn.
Okay, so this guy is... Okay, this door's open. I guess I'm shooting at that one then. No,
Actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and do this attack. It's fine.
Okay.
So, okay, you hit, and then for 8 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And you will be able to make another attack, because as this one was moving forward, this other one comes in to play.
Oh.
So you can make another attack.
Do it.
Okay.
Click the button. Why is that not going? There we go. And...
Misses on that one. Okay. So that's fine.
Eric's big head in the way.
So
Probably.
he's going to get an initiative as well. Let's go ahead and add a turn. 13. Interestingly enough, make a make a perception roll, Eric. Just being where you are currently.
See if I notice the invisible guy moving away. Or...
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Okay,
18.
yeah, no. So, fun stuff happens. Right, so
Fun
for
stuff.
some
I don't want more fun.
for an invisible let me do it this way.
By making your perception check, you spot the Medusa that was looking at you through a little peephole.
Yeah.
Like,
Very good. So, an invisible body seems to have rushed through this door, right? Which of course, would probably be the dwarf that just disappeared.
This door?
the upper door, we didn't see a ping. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, oh wait, I'm on the wrong. Yeah, I'm on the wrong map side. Oh, or the GM map. So right there, yes, that door opens, and very quickly, because you had a good enough roll, you see this. The door opens, and you have basically just this amount of view.
Okay. So is that one of those stone armor guys back there behind the monk?
No, that is the distinct
Special.
female monk that you guys saw earlier that was training in that room.
Keys.
Yeah. So, okay, Tao, your turn.
I'm wondering, if I should move up and be ready for these guys to run through. Maybe if I stealth, they won't see me there, and I can take a bunch of attacks of opportunity as they run by.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might just lead to me making more death saves.
Maybe.
But
So
since
he did close the door again, right?
Yeah, he did shut it again, yeah. But that's what you saw.
Yep, that's fine. Just making extra sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll keep going with the mental attacks. It's low damage, but it could magic missile him too. You know what? I'm gonna use one charge magic missile.
All right. And what do we have for damage? We have 8 points of damage. And which one is it on this guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay,
At least he can't save that one.
No.
And really, that is the max damage I can do a thought spear, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
still disappointing.
Okay. So very good. That's your turn. Eric, your turn.
I'm helping very slightly.
Yeah. I'm going to try and hit this guy with the shovel, I guess.
Okay, let's do.
It's not that.
Hit him. You won't miss this time. I have it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. You hit him.
Hit 18. So yeah.
Yeah.
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
That's on this guy again. He is not happy. He's getting less and less happy as it is.
Okay, and then since I hit him with my thing, I'm gonna try and make a grapple check. I realize it's probably hard to do against these guys, right? But I get a free. I just like as a bonus action, I can make a free grapple check. So
+2. Plus...
I got 16. It's
I'm making
yeah,
sure
it's
I
just
get this.
I think
Okay.
you can use Dex instead if you want, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you don't want to.
Yeah,
because
their
these are
dex
strong
is
guys.
not better than their strength. No, you pass the grapple check. You grapple.
Okay.
him.
So I like hit him with the shovel and I just like get a hold of him so he can't back off. There's nobody has any like advantages or disadvantages except that he can't move unless he makes a grapple check.
Yeah, he has to pass
Can
the
I
grapple.
Just
still
like
shoot him?
drops me or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I still shoot him?
Well, the one behind him is going to throw his javelin at you. Right now. Actually,
Okay.
strength next. And he is what is this plus to hit? Forget. He misses. Normally
Hey.
he would have hit you, but I guess because plate armor.
Plate armor is good. It's
Um
much better than acid worn chainmail.
Alright, so now he doesn't have his javelin either. So it is now the dwarf that is right in front of you. You successfully
Yeah, I've got a
grappled
hold on
him.
him, but again, there's no penalties to him or anything unless he wanted to move.
Okay, so he's going to try to hit you with his pickaxe with his other free hand there. And he's
Yeah.
going to miss. So that's that. Very good. And this other guy, it's his turn now. Well, you don't know what happened to him. Can I just grab this? Oh, he's in another level. Oh, I see. Never mind. I'm gonna leave him alone. So good. It's Lasson's turn.
So just 2 arrows, smack, smack.
Ooh.
Ooh, all right.
Kersmack, kersmack. So the 11 misses. The 25
Yeah.
does hit though for 7. And that's going to be the one behind him. I take it
Yeah, that's
in that
really-
order. Yeah.
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 All right. So we're going to say -7 to this guy. Okay, that's your turn, Tao.
Well, they still haven't done charges from the other room, so that's good. Kill with the brain. So he's got to do a DC 13 int save. The guy in the front.
Fails.
Hooray! Take 4.
All right. Yeah, he's starting to bleed from the nostrils.
Okay.
That was not fun for him. Eric.
Okay. So yeah, it looks like
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't really take an action to keep him grappled, I don't think. I mean, it means I can't, if I wanted to move, I'd either have to let go of him or I can move at half speed and drag him,
Okay.
which I'm just thinking it's probably not that much of an advantage to drag him out here because technically there's still only one of them to be able to get to melee us, I think, but
Yep.
This is the
Yeah,
grab.
you know
He
what,
can't
I
really
guess
turn
it's-
invisible.
I guess it's still a little better. Yeah, that's the main thing where I did. So if I move back to here and we drag him so that he's taking up the 10 feet right ahead of me.
Okay, so you're moving?
Yeah, I'm dragging him back with me.
Okay. So to
So
there.
he should be taking up the 10 feet right here, so there shouldn't be enough room for... Well, I guess if they have reach, they probably can... whatever. It's probably dumb. We'll just have to kill him.
Okay.
Drag him over there with the shovel, and then just, I don't know, like, headbutt him or something.
Okay. That will miss.
Ah,
Or you
terrible.
did headbutt him, but he has a very, very hard forehead.
yeah.
He's not stunned or phased by that attack.
It
All
was
right.
not a great idea.
So the other one is gonna move out. And here he is, I suppose, yeah. He moves out to here and then disappears.
Duh.
Wait, I disappeared the wrong one.
Yeah, you
Darn it.
disappeared the corpse.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Let's
okay.
put the corpse back on the field because the corpse belongs there. So you know where he is. Good. Now, very good. So he disappears. And just 1 second. Mm-hmm.
I hope they can only do that once per day.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah. So now it's going to be. Let's go back to here. Like so. And to there. Okay. Okay. Very good. And so that one is okay, good. And now is this guy. Okay, the very, very wounded one is now going to go. And he is also going to disappear.
Just the guy that I have a hold on?
Yep, he's going to disappear, but actually, I guess he needs to break if he's going to run, right?
Yeah, he's going to have to make... So I
All
would
right.
make a pose check.
Make a DC 21 check. You got him. You held on to him. He's
Yeah,
disappeared,
okay,
but
so
you
I'm
have him.
holding on to this invisible, supersized dwarf.
Yep.
It's like,
So we still know where to shoot. I like it.
Yeah. You pretty much can figure
you
that
would
one
have
out.
penalties shooting it anyway.
So you pause for a second. And
Oh,
go,
you missed him though.
Yeah.
You shoot Eric in the back.
Yeah, apparently. God.
All right. Well, that's unfortunate for them. So he's still alive. Lasan did go. Nothing else to hit though that you can tell. And now it's Tyle's turn.
I'll move up and just try to stab the air where Eric is holding.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think you probably have disadvantage from attacking because he's invisible.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's how it works. It's not. They're not going to.
You know where he
penalty,
is,
it's gonna
but
be
yeah,
disadvantage.
instead of disadvantage is probably
You're
proper.
able to attack
One,
because you know where he
two.
is, but you'd have disadvantage.
Right. So you will miss.
Okay, and offhand attack. 16?
I
does
believe
suit
that
these guys.
just hits.
Yeah.
Yep, that just hits. You barely snuck a blade in there. For how much damage?
And,
For 2?
it's only 3 because my offhand I don't get to add dex, but I do get to add my sonic attack. Was this guy bloodied or anything?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just use a couple of points worth. An extra 7, so a total of 9.
Okay.
dice are not
Right.
your
So
friend.
he is
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. You hit the audible grunt and a squelch sound as you do make connection, and Eric, you feel the weight of whoever you're grappling there
Yeah.
slump. He just
That
falls to
probably
the
breaks
floor.
the invis.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He's,
Oh,
okay.
he's
Okay.
not happy.
I'll release him from my shovel. Whatever he's doing.
Shuffle grab. Very good. Can I just click on him, please? Not you. Him. There we go. And we're gonna say that he's now.
I'm not 100% clear how it. Normally, you have to have a free hand to grapple, but I have the feat that lets me do a free grapple with a unarmed or with an improvised weapon. So it's a little confusing. I'm assuming that if I'm when I have someone grappled, I can only use my unarmed attacks instead of the weapon, which is slightly less damage, but that's fine.
It's not super strong, but then again, it does come in handy as a utility.
No,
option.
there are times when it would be really useful. A lot of those times previously, the things were dying in one hit, so they weren't mattering. But
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so now there's no fight that you can tell currently happening right now.
yeah.
So
So we're still in a combat sort of situation, so I'm going to spend the action to false life and actually roll it.
okay.
Hey, I got 7 anyway. The maximum's actually 8. My taking a 7 thing is to be more reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's not bad.
Okay. And now, I suppose that's your turn. So that's that. These. Let's see. How do I do this?
I don't know what anyone else is doing. So I mean, those guys could come back invisible. They probably won't until they get healed or something.
So
They
nothing else
probably
is
can't
coming
cast
into the
invisibility like lots of times. Probably just like one and run. But
Yeah. Okay. Very good. So yeah, now it's the sun's turn again. Nothing to do, I suppose.
Nothing's coming through these doors.
Nothing.
yeah, I saw what's her face down over there through the other door.
Yep.
Yeah.
And in fact, it's at this particular point the door flies open again, and what you see,
Stupid flying doors.
comes flying like 15, 23. Okay, it comes sailing through the door, and smashes itself right up against the wall, from across from you. Is that's not what I wanted to do. Is another dwarf, and it was the one that was escaping, and yeah.
Somebody hit the beat up dwarf and killed him and finished him off with sufficient force that he was launched like 30 feet plus.
Two things. So this Haley person does not like people running away from battle, and two, holy shit, that's a pretty devastating attack.
Yeah.
Did they close the door again?
I can't actually label him as dead though, for some reason. So I'm just gonna remove him. Just get him out of there. I don't know why I can't label him as dead.
Did they close the door again?
Yeah, no, the door is actually off its hinges now.
Oh.
Like
okay.
it blew off the door. So
right.
yeah, no, there's a challenge. There's a
Please
challenge being issued to you. I'm trying to figure out what she would say specifically.
Crouching bed, flying doors.
Right. Intruders. Those who intrude on this monastery shall remain forever in this monastery.
Yeah, nobody intruding. Jirth wants his food.
Interesting.
I just want lunch.
Honestly, that's just going to be a confusion thing. It's not going to. She's not. Here's what happened. You shut her up. She's not going to goad anymore.
These people are idiots. Oh my god, what are we doing?
I ruined her monologue.
Yeah,
She's
the
like,
monologue is finished.
Now she's really pissed.
This is good. I like it.
Actually,
Well,
what I'll say is, so you faced Jeruth.
Our Lord.
It means you have his key. I'll be taking that back now.
Oh.
She doesn't know you didn't take the key.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you faced Jeruth. He's an ogre, right?
Come and get it.
There's no talking to an
Oh,
ogre.
she thinks we've killed him.
Yeah.
If
Yep.
we know about bringing lunch down, she assumes we. Oh, da.
No
Yep.
buffs or anything. Like, there's nothing we can do to prep for this.
Oh,
Not that kind of
God.
party.
It's just
But,
gonna
yeah,
be
it
a
does
fight.
look like buffing.
Ooh.
Yeah, but how many
Yes.
were in there? Kind of fight, like bloody hell.
Mm.
Yeah. Including potentially those minotaurs.
They
Come
could
now.
Wait, did we
be.
see anything more in this room? Like, is this
Yeah, no,
connected?
you can pick through that door really fast if you want to. Inside that area is.
Yeah,
that.
let's have a looky.
Okay. So there's no other door or anything like that. That's actually really good to know.
Yeah, that is good to know.
They could conceively come from behind us, but it would be a long way around.
Yeah.
When in
Maybe-
doubt, taught the villain. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That bed's in
That's
pretty
it.
bad shape, so I'm gonna get another one.
Yeah.
Stuff
I'm gonna grab another.
Stuff it
grab
down
another
the
bed.
wall so
I'm
they're
gonna
not
grab
getting,
one of the
ranged-
sheets and pretend I'm a ghost. Maybe it'll scare them away.
Right.
Oh, yeah, we're doing well. This is awesome. So there's our fight. This is probably a dining room, and that's where they are, because that was the kitchen.
I'm just
Yeah. So
I'm basically just using a bed as like a siege barricade. The idea being not to get ranged attacks as we approach, even though I don't think we're likely to get ranged attacked.
No. Okay, so as you grab, I guess you guys are going in that direction because obviously
Nothing.
you technically
Yeah,
have to.
nothing
Really.
else is coming through, huh?
Yeah.
No. In fact, you do see a. Can I? Yeah, I can click here. You see a monk standing there, and as you start to approach the door, she says, "Move aside."
Oh,
I
one-on-one.
guess I'll just shoot the door. I'll just shoot him through the
Yeah.
door.
So he moves aside.
No, we don't want a
Oh,
one-on-one.
well, she's
This
standing
lady.
there. Can I shoot her? I can shoot her from there.
Yeah, go for it.
It's my turn, right? I can't see anybody else standing next to her, though. Please. 19. Is it going to hit?
A 19. Let me just quickly make sure I
It's
do
like a
something right.
15.
Oh, you hit 15? Okay.
Oh, Shoot.
Yeah, it's a 6, not a 9.
my
That's
version.
3, You're not in your reach. So, wisdom modifier, which is 3. 16 to 19. Okay. So, just making sure. Yeah. No. Okay. So you do not hit. No. In fact, she just definitely moves her head aside. The arrow clinks to the back of her. Ranged attacks. So dishonorable.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
did you find our pet bug monster thing? That big stone claw. We lost it up. We think it came up this way.
I've been wanting to kill that thing for a very long time. You gave me a reason, and I thank you.
Oh, well, maybe it killed something else as she was. We can hope it dropped the numbers a little.
I don't know. We didn't have to fight it anyway.
Yep. Very good.
Dodge
So-
this magic missile.
Dodge this. I like it. Dodge this.
Before you throw the magic missile, I will say one thing, and you can decide whether or not you want to continue doing it this way. You have a choice: one-on-one face me, or face everyone in this room.
And that is where we stop for the day.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's 1:45, so it seems like a good place to put in a cliffhanger.
I
Yeah.
think so. That's a great line to end this with. I like it. That's good. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, I just want to fight with her right now. She's so good. She's so amazing. Right. Anyway.
It's gonna be a problem either way.
Ava, are you streaming after this?
Yeah.
I am.
Ava. Oh, Ava is streaming today. Okay, so that's amazing. People are like, oh no.
Special guests showing up here too.
Ooh.
2 people from our community will be here.
Cool.
Yeah, there is something to consider here, guys. Everyone in this room, you don't know what that means. And if you do recall, there are minotaurs still loose.
Yep, we recall.
And there are also at least one that you know of, dwarf, that is still loose.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, are you
Is it
guys going to
everybody
go
room?
all in as a trio and try to fight everybody? Or is there going to be a one-on-one battle? Ooh, I don't know.
Ooh.
I suppose next time. No, I can't. You do it. You do it better.
Yeah. Next time on Sunday Morning Heroes.
Yes, this is amazing. All right, so before we disappear, and I will host A Kiss for Luck from here as she does her live stream. Before we go, Quill, where can people find you until next time?
Of course, people can find me all over the place as Quill18. YouTube.com/Quill18, Twitch.tv/Quill18, and Twitter.com/Quill18.
Perfect. And Demonac, where can people find you?
On Twitter, I'm at TailsDDC. Otherwise, YouTube.com/Demonac for Tales from my D&D campaign.
Which is fantastic. If you like D&D, you can find a lot more of it there. And A Kiss for Luck, we're about to go visit you, but in meantime, where can else people find you?
YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, all the places. A Kiss for Luck using the number 4.
Perfect. And as for me, obviously you can find me here. And if you scroll down, you'll find all the other things. You'll have the Twitter, you have the YouTube. Everything's down there. You just click on it and it'll take you there. And yeah, follow, subscribe, do everything you want to do there. And I will see you again later.
You guys, again, my goodness, this was awesome. This is fun
Yeah.
times.
This is great.
Next
Take care,
week,
everybody.
I will be traveling back to Edinburgh next week for this too, so we will be here.
Oh, by the way, I need to read one more message. Apparently from Chemical Crash, he had $50 when he came in with a $50 donation. He says,
Wow.
for the ogre piece. Hey, that's right. You guys have ogres on your side. Maybe it won't just be 3v everybody else. It'll be 5v
We go
everybody
down
else.
to get our help and
We
come
didn't-
back for this fight.
You just gonna tell her to hang on a minute? She hates
Yeah,
waiting.
right back.
All right.
Well, if they come out chasing us, we can take on a couple at a time. Start chipping away like we have been in this hallway.
Yeah, they probably won't come out into that hallway.
Well, then we'll go get help. You just wait right there, ma'am. We'll be right back with lunch.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll see everybody next week. What's gonna happen? Find out then.
Oh my goodness.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun.
Oh man.